I don't.
Yeah, I'm
I didn't
fine
have
with
anything
either.
planned.
I think I lost the mojo for RP in the estate because it's so like it was a week ago. But I think I could go with either. You know what I mean? Like I could RP the rest of this day or just start in the morning.
I don't think there was any like plot point we need to cover for the night. I think we were just gonna set out, right?
No, most of what you wanted to do there, you did. You dropped the
Right.
kids off at the pool. You talked to your wife, or wife talked to the party. Wife kind of gave you all some insight, and then you went from there.
Right.
And then it was a kind of a like relaxing evening, as it were. So, merriment and a much needed break from the high seas. And then from there, you were gonna. I don't remember.
Yeah, we
You were
can
going
we
back
can
up
just
to
start in the
Akros, I
morning.
believe. I don't know if you determined where.
I think we were sailing all the way up north because we didn't want to leave the boat on the side of the river with the kids in it because we were afraid they were going to get killed by the Minotaurs. But now that since they're here, I think we can just sail all the way up, unless I'm wrong on that.
No, I think that's right. Like we can just use the boat now to go up, or we can.
Or part of the way there, at least, anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, until it gets like crazy.
Oh. Let me boot this up. So let me change this. Since this is just better. Okay. So you wanted to sail the boat from where we're currently at here up towards Deathbellow, correct?
I think
Or
that's
at
right.
least up towards the...
Yes, and if things start looking very Monka-esque, we'll like stop. Basically, until we see signs of danger or something very strange, we're gonna keep going north, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all soldiers now. Like the kids have been left behind, so we can go fight if we have.
Yeah, you drop the kids off at the pool. It's work time. You boys are ready to go.
Yep.
All
Who the
right,
fuck's
so
Ugo?
that's me.
Oh, can I ask one clarification question? Because I didn't. Maybe we don't understand this. Oh wait, no, none of this matters. Never mind. I was gonna ask questions about Odunos, but we're not going there right now, so it doesn't even matter. So
Also, you guys did know, I provide you with a lot of information on Arduino, so if you need a refresher on that, you guys made the necessary rolls. So
Odunos is a sister city to Asphodel. Odunos has returned, but unlike Asphodel, the return of Odunos are resentful
Yeah,
of the
he
living
wrote
and
it all
violent.
down.
Living Odunos residents travel well armed to protect from the returned. Mostly long-lived family lines or merchants live in Odunos. Asphodel returned and living tend to live in more relative harmony. Odunos raids accrue in caravans. The returned of Odunos are hard to bargain with and need little beyond water. Odunos and Asphodel have large temples to Phaenax.
all right, yeah, that answered
Love it.
basically all my questions. So that's fine. We can
Did
we
you not
wake up in
remember
the...
all of that?
What's up?
Did you not remember all of that?
So yeah, that's basically everything I said on Arduinos. All right, I'm just gonna start us up, and we'll go from there. If we want to if you want to cut in and say oh, that's not what we meant, then we'll go from there. Okay, so you guys retire for the evening at the estate. You're met with nice warm beds, great wine, and just a nice dinner. It was all in all a much needed reprieve from your time aboard the boat, or the past couple days and weeks aboard the boat, and kind of foraging for yourselves. You're all woken up really at the crack of dawn by the estate's wildlife, roosters crowing and goats bleating and the like. Really, it's waking up with the servants, as it were. Everyone's kind of up and going about their morning routines. When all of you wake up, there's a small, a modest, actually, a pretty modest assortment of breakfast things and fixins awaiting you in the kitchen area. No expense spared, but also, as you can probably tell by the livestock outside, it's probably a rather fresh harvest as it is, chicken eggs and the like. Yeah. So you all have the option of taking breakfast and doing whatever else you need to do at the estate. But your ship awaits you whenever you're ready to go.
I think we're good to head out.
Okay.
Frank, do you want to talk about my item after the session, or are you?
We're gonna go with it's okay for now, and if I have to change, I'll change.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Right. Like I told you, I got back just a short while ago, so I don't really have.
No, of course, yeah.
I didn't really get a chance to like number crunch. As you're leaving, one of the, I guess, stewards.
Sure.
Yeah, one of the stewards of the estate comes up and says, approaches you, Canathos, and says, Lord Canathos, a moment, please.
Yes, of course.
Well, the staff here was so happy to see you come back, and, well, we wanted to provide you with something in return for, well, gracing us with your presence again and bringing, he kind of gestures around to your compatriots and says, bring this fine assortment of individuals, storytellers and, well, the seekers of knowledge. That points to Zelkos and Faltos. And, we want to offer you this. Please, affix it to your boat. And he holds up what looks like a bunch of like ruffled linen.
Okay, thank you. Affix it to my what? My
Your sails, sir. These are sails put together by the staff here.
Thank you. That's you. I don't deserve this gift.
Well, I mean, sorry. Of course you all do. You're great adventurers. You're great heroes. He kind of like puts his heart.
Yeah, we are. I shout from wherever I am.
They're enchanted by Crydella, so I'm sure you'll all find them to your liking. And with that, he wishes you all well, and there's a party waving goodbye to you all.
The send off.
Yes,
Oh,
they have their fanciest clothing on, and they're waving their gloves and hats at you as you're all leaving.
I'm gonna hand the sail to Valtos and ask him what he makes of it.
Well, first, I'm going to push this button once I find it.
Yeah, give me your.
Important. Oh,
Yeah,
not that.
it's
Well, that important too, but
magic.
that one first.
It's magic.
What kind of magic?
Okay, so it's consider it more of a magic item. Give it like more illusion magic. So what it is essentially what Alex has or what Zelkos has. I believe I forget what it's called. The
Liam's tiny hut.
no. It's essentially a cloak of many fashions, except the difference here is you can essentially have it display any type of imagery that you would like.
Like crests or like?
Like a crest of sorts.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that seems like a good.
We just got all the transmog for our sales.
Yes.
We can pretend to be anyone. That's more information than I should have got on the detect magic, but I'll take it.
No, but that's what they are.
It's a pretty bad portent.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, 10s are usually fine.
10s and 12s? It's perfect.
Middle numbers are good. Okay, I thought they were. Yeah.
Well, you can pop off.
Usually want either a high and a low, or you want two middlings, right?
Sure. Okay.
I think I think you generally want two middlings though, because it just kind of ensures that people always fail your saves.
Or gets me over con checks.
That is true. But yeah, the staff's kind of like waving you all goodbye, and as you kind of crest the hill, they stop waving and turn around, and they go their way. And your boat is waiting there for you, down by the river,
All right. Back
as
to
it
sailing.
was.
All right.
Detect magic is still running. Is there anything new on the boat?
No.
Okay. I'm unmooring the boat and we're sailing off down the river and then up the river.
First, we're fixing the sail, right?
Not my job.
All right, I guess it's my job.
All right. Any of you other three doing anything in particular, or are we
I'm
just gonna
gonna
sail ahead?
put my back to the mast and I'm gonna jam out on my lute and sing us a song.
All right, I see. Only Canathos is going to be doing the heavy lifting today.
No one
Um,
asked me to help. I'll help if I get asked.
No, I feel personally responsible because they gave us this wonderful gift, so I am.
And I have other things to do to get ready, so I'm doing those. So
Hanging out in the crow's nest, doing nothing valuable.
Okay. Poggles, anything?
Who's on the boat?
All right. So you all start sailing. You sail back down to the fork, and then you're gonna go sail right on up the river.
What about the smoke,
Uh,
Frank? What's the smoke situation?
Well, mainly dissipated. You can't really tell.
Alright.
There's nothing really in that general area anymore. So as you're sailing up, a couple hours have passed. You get around to the Faragax Bridge and thus Akros, right?
Right.
It doesn't really take a perception check to realize that there's not that many boats in harbor. Which, it's not a trading port, but it's a pretty well-traveled river, so that's pretty surprising. Especially with what you saw last time you were here.
All right, so it seems to be pretty deserted from what we can tell.
Yes.
When I look at the map here. So, Frank, we can sail through Akros, or is that not a thing?
You can sail up the river, yes.
Yeah, I think we're not going to stop off, right, Baltos?
no, we're
I don't-
going up the river.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we get to the canyon, or do we have to go? Like, is this?
It would be
The
like
only way
here,
out?
I think.
You would
Valley.
have to walk from the river or travel from the river somehow to the canyon, yes.
Okay. Do we know of any Do we know any of any mountain passes that we can keep an eye out for, or we're just gonna have to like go straight
I think
over?
I can do a history if you want, Frank, but I think my character's backstory will know the area.
I mean, I'll give you advantage on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know a little mountain pass right about here, in that general area, that will take you straight into Death Bellow Canyon. It's a 2x2, so it's shoulder to shoulder.
No, just me in the front.
But it's a small pass, and you feel as if you can get your group there, no problem.
Okay, so I'm gonna sort of brief people on what we're gonna try and do once we get in. Like we're gonna, what we're looking for, where to moor the boat and stuff. But that's still probably a little well off, I think.
A bit, maybe.
Canathos, check your box. We haven't checked
Okay.
it lately, have we?
If not, I will consult with the box that Ugo sent us or gave us. Anything, Frank?
Let's see. No.
All right, that's a
there's
little
nothing.
concern. What would you say?
No, there is nothing.
All right, we're sailing up the river.
As you get a bit past Akros, you kind of hear it's a pretty familiar sound to you, Canathos, but for the rest of you, it's a bit it's a bit unfamiliar. Uh, it's the unmistakable sound of marching.
I
You
will
Marching, okay.
stop playing my song.
So,
Listen a little harder, Frank.
so this, yeah, I guess give me perception, I guess, from one of you.
What? Acreus is really high up. Do we think he
Poggles
would?
decided that he was going.
All right. What? Poggles? Yes, Poggles did decide.
Yeah, you can hear the marching coming from the western bank of the river. You're in a bit of a valley, so as you get to the west bank of the river, there's a pretty steep incline. But yeah, you hear the marching from that direction, and it sounds disciplined. This isn't really this isn't just a band of adventurers or a band of, well, bandits or vagabonds. This sounds very disciplined, and you hear drums over the foot beats, as it were.
I will ask Canathos if drums are a traditional use for Crowan military stints, or is it Minotaur?
Yes,
You would know that. I'm not. I'm
Yes.
asking you like
You-
because your character would know.
it's
Right.
a yes.
What's a Crowan?
Drums to keep pace.
Okay,
Okay.
so I think it's an Acroan battalion. I'm not.
I'm less afraid then, so I'll relax.
Okay, so I sort of recognize. I'll share that with the group that I recognize the noise. That's probably Acroans, but we should still be wary.
As you sail up the river a bit more, give me Acris, you're actively looking, correct?
Yeah, I'm in the crow's nest.
Give me a perception with advantage.
17.
Cool. Okay, so you can see what looks like a chain across the river in front of you, or coming up. It's probably about 50 meters in front of you, or in front of the boat.
Who's at the wheel right now, or who's at the anchor? Like who's
The Daltos is right at the helm.
I'm at the
Dalto? Stop the fucking ship!
and we drop anchor.
Okay? No drifting. So yeah, the ship kind of comes to it comes to a halt. You drop anchor. It doesn't take long because it's not exactly the deepest river. And there's just this chain that runs across the river in front of you.
How high off the water is it?
High enough so that your average boat that traverses this river will not be able to cross.
Okay.
Do
And
we
then-
see any sign of people yet, Frank? Like the Acroans?
You don't yet.
All right. Well,
But
we're gonna
you-
have to.
Just your general military background. This is a common Crowan tactic to kind
Yeah,
of
like a checkpoint kind of
stop
thing.
shit from moving. Yeah. So this is very much a you're familiar with this sort of thing.
How close to the shore are we off the sides of the boat?
The river's narrowing, so you're probably about 15-ish meters, 20-ish
Okay.
meters on either side.
I turn to the group and say, I'm going to go unhook that chain so we can pass.
Okay.
I will
Maybe I
sneak
should
up.
come with you.
You can come with. I planned on sneaking up and thieves tooling it. But if you think there will be people there, we can try that too.
I don't think we have anything to hide. I'm pretty sure our interests align with the Acroans.
All right, let's go.
Hey, Canathos, before you go, can you change the sail to your house sigil so that, nobody
Yes,
starts shooting at us?
and I will do that. I'm not sure how I could do that. I'm just gonna sort of touch the cloth and
You
hope
clap
for
your
it.
hands twice.
Brain power, dude. Just think it.
All right, Frank. Does it change to the badger?
Yes.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna fly off the boat and start swimming to the shoreline, where it looks like this chain might be connected. And Canathos is coming too. It sounds like.
Yep.
So we will.
We
Okay.
have a longboat. I feel like we should have a longboat, but we might not.
A longboat?
Not
Like a rowboat.
rowboat, sorry.
A fucking
Oh.
Have
dinghy.
oars on the boat.
Fuck
Like a
that, dude.
lifeboat?
Are you referring to like a dinghy?
A dinghy,
Yeah, a
exactly.
dinghy. Yes, I am looking for a dinghy. We have a dinghy?
I think we never had one. I think we have to steal one at some point.
Very Sea of
I
Thieves.
didn't have you with a dinghy. If you would like a dinghy, then
No, then we don't have a
some
dinghy.
amount
Yeah,
of
we can
gold.
steal one in the next real town we get to. Don't worry. So I'm gonna start swimming towards the shore where it looks like the chain's connected with Canathos Franklin.
I'm gonna watch out for enemies in the water and cast Vicious Mockery if something attacks our friends.
Sounds good. I'm just swimming.
Um, you don't see anything. You get to shore. You get to shore.
Neat.
All right, let's have a look at this chain thing.
I will sneakily go toward where this chain is and listen out for footsteps or talking or people.
Yeah,
or-
well, he goes to the chain. I'm not gonna be right next to him at the chain. I'm gonna keep watch.
I'm vigilant for footsteps and or sounds and or signs of people in the immediate vicinity, Franklin, while I sneak up to it.
Not hard to hear them. Give me a perception, I guess.
Oh fuck!
Hard to hear them. As you get closer to the chain, you kind of you hear a bow get knocked, and you hear a guy say, "All right, hold up. What do we got here now?" And a bunch of people kind of come out from the surrounding foliage around the chain.
Do they look like Minotaur or humans?
They are very clearly humans.
I will say to them, I am a very important person. I am here on a very important mission with that man over there. And then Canathos will.
All right, so seeing this, I'll walk over and sort of. Hello. What's the blockade here for?
Kind of looks at you and he's like, a crow and hold up. It's like a crow and military blockade here. And who am I speaking to?
Well, my name's Canathos, but I am here on a mission endorsed by General. What was the guy's name in Akros, Frank? I'm sorry, player, I forgot, but I don't think my character would have.
Hold on. It's Horus.
Horace, yeah, of course, yeah. General Horace, we're speaking about he spoke to me about the problem in Death Bellow Canyon. We've come to take a look, me and my experienced adventurer companions.
All right. He looks at you up and down, and he looks at Acrius, your experienced adventuring companion. And he says, "And you're traveling in that ship there?"
Yep, and that right up there are my colors. House Badger.
And
Come
it's
out of retirement for this one.
right. I know. I appreciate you returning to the service. I assume you're back in the service. But I'm gonna need some type of paperwork here to, well, loosen the chain.
Chain.
I need some type of paperwork here because
Sure. So I'm gonna reach into my pack.
while I believe you that General Horace well, gave you some form of permission to go up the river here. I don't really. Well, as you know, this is against protocol. So someone such as someone such as yourself who served in the service would obviously know this is
Of course. Well,
against protocol.
I don't believe we have a letter of introduction or anything from General Horace. However, we do have this, and I'll produce the Nixian Trials parchment.
Like looks at it and he doesn't really spend a lot of time reading it over, and he passes it back. And right. So here's the problem. While I'm sure that's very important, I can't I can't take that as I'm gonna need something signed. This is a military operation going on here, and we don't need anyone interfering, getting in the way, getting hurt.
Of course, yeah.
Going on up and thinking they can peddle their wares. This is a by the book military operation here, and
Let me check with one of my other companions, see if they have it, and then I'm gonna call Zelko.
Yeah.
Zelko.
Have I heard this whole conversation? Can I see this whole conversation?
You can see them go. You can see this happening, but you can't
Hear it?
You can't make out everything that's going on.
Okay. And then how many people are there?
You can see 5 people.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shout out. Yeah?
We got they're asking for paperwork to get us through here. They need signatures from General Horace. Wonder if you could help explain the situation to them.
Yeah, all right. And I will. How far is the shore? Sorry?
It's like 20 meters.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll sprint off the boat as fast as I can, leap, and then swim on over. Oh yeah. Sorry. Let me grab that, and I'm gonna go into my. Let me see if I have any pieces of paper. I am going to. Yeah, I will say. Oh yeah, it's right here, and I'm going to try to sleight of hand cast Charm Person on this guy. As I'm pretending to hand him the paper, I'm actually casting the spell.
I see Zelko's doing that, as I've seen him many times before. I'm gonna point to the side of the road and go, "Whoa, what is that?" as he's casting the spell.
Okay. All right. So I just want to make this clear.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna cast Charm Person on the guy.
I'm gonna try to make it look like I am not casting a spell.
Okay. But he's still going to feel as if, even if you fail to charm him, he's still going to believe he was someone tried to charm him.
I think that's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, after it wears off, or if you fail, I think they realize.
Right.
Yeah.
But because you're trying to make it seem as if you're not casting a spell, it is now stands to reason that he's just going to believe that someone somewhere tried to cast a spell, and the only people he would err on the side of would be you 3. Correct? Is that what we're going with here?
Yeah. I mean, Zelkos is assuming the spell's gonna work. He's really trying to hide it from the other. He's not trying to hide it from this guy. He's trying to hide it from the onlookers.
Okay.
So that's
that's
imagine his right hand going forward as though he's presenting a piece of paper.
Yeah.
But
the
it's
left
actually
hand,
the
he's gonna find something that's gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But so he's sort of trying to obscure the view from the other people with this dude's body.
Okay.
But I did not use my instrument, so he does not have disadvantage, but is still a DC 16.
It's a DC 16 Wisdom.
Yeah.
Add a. Hold on. Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Does he have a -2 to wisdom?
No, he's actually got a +3. So he kind of, upon this happening, he kind of like looks at you, and you're handing him a piece of paper.
I'm handing him literally nothing.
Uh,
But,
he,
but
he looks at you as you're trying to as you're extending your hand, and then he grasps your hand firmly and says, "And who might you be?" As he just pumps his arm up and down, giving you a very firm handshake.
it says, I say, I'm Zelkos.
He says, "I don't quite caught your name."
I'm Zelkos. I'm just here to help make sure everything goes smoothly on this mission.
I see. And where are you from, the Zelkos? Velkos? Zelkos.
Zelkos, small town near Hunter's Crossing, east of Hunter's Crossing.
I've never been. That's a bit woody out there, right? There's a bit of forest life.
It is. It's quite peaceful, but sometimes we all gotta do our part. We're just trying to help the gods out. Very, very important stuff here. Make sure everyone in the world is safe.
Right. Right.
I'm sure a soldier such as yourself is very keen on safety, both for your people and those outside your walls.
Oh no. He still has your hand. He points to Candle. He says, "I'm sure he could tell you all about us and how we take security and safety very seriously."
Yep, that's right.
I'm gonna look to this guy, Frank, and say, I don't like the way you're holding my friend's arm.
I'm gonna.
What's going on?
Yeah, go.
What are Poggles and Voltos doing?
I'm watching the situation from the ship, but somebody's got to be on the ship, so
Yeah,
I'm here.
Right.
we're on the ship.
Okay.
And I didn't catch your name, sir.
Why do you gotta do Frank like that?
He asked me for my name. What the hell?
The classic.
It's just rude not to ask.
Yeah, you're right. It is rude. Hold on. His name will be Korolos.
Korolos?
He is Korolos.
Well, Korolos, you're very strong.
I am told that, yes. But now this goes back what Acrius said. I guess roll an intimidation?
Okay.
You said you don't like how he was holding on to Zelkos' hand?
I don't like the way you're holding my friend's arm, is what I said.
Zelkos is gonna turn to Acrius, say, look at Acrius, and then turn back to Korolos and say, "But I like it."
I rolled a 3, Franklin.
Okay. Korolos looks back at you, Zelkos, upon you saying
I'm
that.
smiling at him.
He says, "I don't think my husband would be too keen on me flirting with someone else." He lets go.
I shrug.
Ancient Greek way.
He says, "Look." He sees the sails. He looks back to you all and he says, "Look, I'm not lowering the chain. I get what you're trying to do and go up the river. I don't know why. But unless I've got some form of signage here, I can't let you through."
I'm gonna turn to Kenneth and say, "I mean, are we in a rush? Why don't we just go back and get some paperwork?"
Yeah, we can. I also want to ask this good man about what the news from the canyon is, though. We think we saw evidence of Minotaur presence coming up the river, which is why we rushed.
He's like, "Yeah, so there's been a significant rise in that, and yes, there was actually a raiding party a couple of nights ago. They went down into some of the farmland that we maintain, and they really did a number. A lot of innocence lost.
Mike, when I look across to the other side of the chain, does it look like there's a camp of people guarding the other side, or no?
Give me a perception.
Just so I understand, when does the take 10 rule applicable, not applicable?
If everything's
I'm
like
fairly-
super chill, go Frank.
I'm fairly certain it goes if you are not like under duress or if you're not like in combat or anything like that. You can
Seems a
take
bit
10.
contested.
If you'd like to take 10 now, this guy's very clearly not going to fight you unless you provoke him at this point.
Okay,
in time.
yeah, I'm just gonna take
And you
10.
guys
so
have
it's-
done a number to try and provoke him, and he has not reacted in such a way.
So I roll a 16 then, because I have +6.
Sure. Yeah, you can start seeing like people come out of the foliage on that side of the river. So
Okay.
this is clearly a joint manned operation here.
Yeah,
Two
that's
side operation here.
So I'm gonna turn to Canathos and say, oh, I mean, innocents are getting attacked. Maybe we are in a rush. Well, I mean, worst case, we're not gonna get in trouble. But and I've got my back to Corliss now. I'm like, well, Corliss might get in trouble for delaying us, but not my problem. All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, if he reports to Horus, I don't think Horus is going to be happy about this, but what can you do?
I can go report to him right now.
Is he here?
He's leading our stratum.
Let me speak to him then. He'll have time. Mention my name to him. He'll have time. We'll stay right here.
He kind of like motions to one of his, I guess, soldiers, one of the people under him. He says, "Run a message to General Horus and tell him to come to the bank." A guy gives a salute and runs off. And he says, Corliss turns back. He says, "Yeah, I
Should have just started with that, my friend. You could have avoided all of this.
Zelkos turns to Acris, says in Sylvan, this fucker wanted us to get a signature from a guy who's behind the place we want you to go.
They're so stupid, and I'll laugh.
I'll laugh as well.
So yeah, a bit of time passes. You know, are you just gonna stay on the banks and
I know what
just
I'm
kind of
doing.
wait? For
I'm
the
gonna
tide?
sit with my hooves in the water and play my pan flute.
I'm going to go find some soldiers who are playing cards and play a game of cards with them.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna stand here and watch this man.
Um. So yeah, after it's like 10-15 minutes of awkward silence, I guess.
I'm playing music.
Okay, so not awkward silence, but awkward silence for everyone that's kind of it's awkward silence for the people guarding. How about that? It's not really their jam on the. It's not really their preferred musical stylings. You hear a big harumph from atop the bank, and you unmistakably see General Horus standing there, and the private alongside of him looking very winded.
Right, General Horus, it's good to see you.
He says, gentlemen, what pleasure do I have to see you all again?
Well, as we had discussed last time we met, the situation in Death Bell, potentially investigating it, and how it relates to our part in the trials, we've come to have a look around and confirm those ugly rumors that we heard.
I see. Well, I see you're come back to lend us a hand. Mind telling me why the change of heart so suddenly? I mean, I asked for your services before, and you seemed eager to get away from the front.
I'm gonna say to Horace, I don't like the way you're speaking to my friend.
Can you roll an intimidation again?
It might be. He is a general, so he's probably very unfazed, but
Let's see. He kind of like chuckles a bit. And he says, I this is just a bunch of bluster, and he kind of like waves you off. Right. Well, here's what we're going with here. No doubt you've heard the stratum marching. Can be heard for miles wide, yes?
Yeah, certainly.
All right. We're going to lower the chain because, points over at the sail, he's like, everyone here should know what you've brought to this fair country. Kind of like motions at everyone. The sails, everyone? The house badger? The badgers? We'll lower the chain. But the situation's changed. And I think we would like some assistance.
Tell me. Can't
You-
promise anything, but I'd like to know what happened.
You'll find that we can't advance anymore. One of
Alright.
our outposts up on the mountainside has been... Well, it's been taken out. Words from the last remaining garrison that was able to flee. Well, he delivered with one arm a message to us that the Archon descended down and took the garrison, alongside a number of Minotaurs within his retinue. So, we can't advance without knowing that that garrison, or that outpost, is free of Minotaurs, I guess. We can't march straight in there. They'll have the high ground on us, and we don't really have a means of assaulting it with them having such a daunting position on us.
Do we believe the Archon is within the fortifications?
No. Considering how he was raiding the countryside just yesterday, I imagine he's not there.
Frank, off of 21, do I feel like he's very forthright with his information, or is he like trying to hide something?
Forthcoming.
You believe he's telling the truth? He is telling the truth about the Archon.
Okay.
About whether or not he can retake the outpost, he can retake the outpost. He just is very clearly choosing that not to and asking you to do it for him.
Right, he doesn't want to lose like 1 trillion soldiers trying to take it out.
Right.
I get that. Okay, yeah.
So he continues saying, I feel a small detachment of soldiers would be able to retake it, but, well, needless to say, I have a bunch of... Well, to call them green is something else. None of them have behind-the-scenes and special training for such a thing. A lot of them are rank-and-file hoplites, and no one... I don't have great faith in a detachment to retake them to retake the outpost without heavy casualties. So, I propose that I lower the chain, and your group goes to retake it, if that is agreeable.
What intel do we have on the outpost? Any analysis of numbers, proficiencies?
Well, those that managed to escape stated that they were attacked by a number of, well, your standard rank and file Minotaur soldiers, if you want to call them that. Uh, though they were taken by surprise, as alongside the Archon, there was a number of, I guess they're technically oracles, even though I would never want to call them that, considering I don't believe them to be sophisticated enough to commune with the gods, but more oracles to Mogus, I guess.
All right. So, some oracle types, some grunt types.
Yeah, your rank and file fanatic, I guess.
And they're all minotaurs, to our knowledge.
To our knowledge, yes.
All right.
Alright.
Well, let me consult with my companions. I can't risk their lives without talking to them.
Take your time.
So, Zelkos and Acrius overheard that. I'm gonna sort of motion them both back to the boat. And then, I'm gonna head back to the boat, and, I'm gonna look for Poggles.
Poggle
And
comes off.
Valtos, I guess. Sort of brief Poggles on the situation. They, want us to try and take this outpost, and ask him what he thinks.
Do you think we can do this?
I think we probably can. I just feel like this guy is selling us a bill of goods.
And I
Yeah.
say, no, I wasn't asking it. And I look into my pipe. I'm saying, can we do this?
You blow on your pipe, and a smoke snake appears, and it says wheel and woe. It kind of like gives you the same motion for wheel and woe.
Go ahead, Boggles. You go first.
I'm up for it if everyone else is.
I mean, is this not the exact task the gods sent us on, dealing with the banditry?
I interject and say, why don't we just sneak past them and leave the boat somewhere else?
Because this is the only way down is back through this pass. I don't think we want to make an enemy of this guy.
Sounds like we don't have a choice.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm gonna go find Valtos. Valtos, here's the situation.
Where's this outpost?
Frank, so I know where this outpost is.
At this hook in the river here.
Oh, okay, so like right here.
I hate the pings. I hate them so much.
All
Like
right,
right-
I
right
will.
there?
I will freehand. I will.
Yeah,
freehand
please.
draw it.
It looks like it's at the lightning bolt thingy.
Draw a statue, Frank.
There.
Okay.
All right.
Let's make it a bit thinner next time.
So you're saying we're gonna have to deal with it anyway if we were going down to Death Valley Canyon?
Yep, and holding the fortification might help. One thing that's worth pointing out is if this is truly a point where the Archon is not there, this is a rare opportunity. The Archon presents the single biggest strategic threat to us, I think.
How high up is this outpost? From the river?
Is it just like a typical outpost, Frank? Would I have knowledge of like its shape and stuff?
It is not a typical outpost.
Okay.
You would not have knowledge of this. This
Okay.
was
I'm not sure. I think we could get, if we agree to do it, I'm sure we could get all the intel they have, though, given they had survivors escape from it, or at least people who survived the initial attack. They'll probably be able to give us the information we need.
It sounds like we're gonna have to take it out anyway. So
All right. Then, let me go tell the good general. So I'm gonna return to the bank and say, Yes, Horace, we have an agreement. However, we will need every bit of information you have on this if this is to be a successful endeavor.
Uh, of course, of course. Let's talk for a bit then, and let's get everything hammered out.
Yep, and any survivors or first-hand witnesses would be very helpful as well.
Well, we sent those lads back to Akros, but we can I'm sure I can brief you on how they debriefed me. So,
Right.
uh, so he kind of says, "All right." He motions all. He's like, "All right, come aboard or come to shore and let's get this going. Let's talk this through." He's listening through 8.
The
Yeah.
monkey.
Oh, okay.
Who's on
I
canvas?
thought you meant like through 8 o'clock you were going to be listening and not playing.
No.
Okay.
Capital E8.
Yes. Of course. Yeah, so he tells you all to come ashore, and he says to the people manning the chains, like, get a fire going, bring over some food. I'm hungry. And he just kind of comes down off the ridge, and then goes down to the bank of the river.
All right, we all head down, right?
Except me. I'm on the boat.
Except
I'll
Valtos,
Yeah,
I
go
guess,
sit in
yeah.
the boat too.
Okay. So Horus kind of like looks at the fact that two of you are on the boat, and he says, turns to the 3 of you on shore, and he says, not the social types, those 2?
Wait, why is
Or,
Poggle staying on the boat?
Oh, are we on shore? I'll go with you
Yeah.
guys.
I think Valtos is staying with the boat because he's like a weird sailor type.
Somebody should be watching the boat. I don't want it out in the middle of the water with nobody on it, you know?
No, I got it.
So,
I'm gonna say something very plainly to Horace. I'm gonna say, it sounds like we're getting a raw deal here, mister. Could you spicing up this deal a little bit?
he looks at you plainly, and you can give me persuasion if you want.
Yeah.
Give me persuasion.
Watch this 21 coming up hot. Oh,
Oh,
Wow, wizard. Divination wizard over here.
He looks at you and says, "I wish I could, but I really wish I could reward you. But as you might be able to tell by having already been in Akros, our coffers are quite strained at the moment. I will not lie to you. This will likely be a very dangerous job, and you probably are getting a raw deal here. But I will sweeten this for you by offering you any type of the military equipment currently lying within the outpost. We brought enough to reinforce our own ranks as we splinter shields and spears and the like. So anything that's currently there, I should say, rightfully belongs to those who retake it.
That's a good start. Your soldier over there, Corlos, he insisted that we couldn't really do much of anything in this area without a signed paper from you. So when we come back, can we maybe have some signed paperwork to let us go about our ways in the lands of Akros?
Do you have a piece of paper right now?
No.
Okay, well, I would pay that one forward, but I guess I will get a parchment ready upon your return. Then
7 leaves and is flying towards the boat. By the way,
7 is dead.
8.
Sorry,
7 is dead and
8
gone.
leaves and is flying towards the boat.
He's getting paper.
Dude, they might shoot this flying monkey.
They won't. They wouldn't dare. And he will be returning post haste with a sheet of parchment and writing utensils.
He's
Okay.
actually bringing it back. Can he carry it? Do we have confirmation he can carry it?
Yes, it's a piece
Yeah.
of paper and a quill. And
Yeah, he'll. I've done the math on this shit. He'll be able to do it.
Can you just
I've done
put-
the
you
math
can
on
even put it
this
in a little
vials
sack.
of poison. He'll be able to do it. Okay, so you 8 flies back with the piece of paper, and he's just kind of there with it.
hands
Here
it
we are.
to Zelkos.
General Horace, here is your paper. Thank you, 8.
He passes it off to Corlos, and he says, "Write that up and sign my name." And then he gets back to talking to you guys. Corlos looks at him and he's like, begrudgingly says, "Yes, sir," and gets back to it.
Corlos, what's your rank? As we're handing him the paper.
Oh, I lead I lead a stratum here.
All right. Well,
I shrug and walk away.
yeah, I'm
I
not.
guess it would be. I guess he looks. He was like, I'm a sergeant. That is what I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a clap on the shoulder. Not gonna censor him or anything. Head back to the boat in preparation for the chain being lifted.
Did you want to do anything? You wanted information from the captain. Do you still want that?
Yes. Sorry, I thought we had had the talk, but then I remembered we were doing the paper thing instead. So yeah, let's sit down with this.
It's more important.
So General gets his food, tells the private to start cooking, and he motions to all of you. He's like, "Any of you want any It's beef?"
Sure.
Yes.
Kind of like nudges the private.
No.
Feed them. Get cooking. And the general he looks at you guys and says, "All right. So this is it's a mountain fortress. Or it's a mountain outpost. We use it to just keep an eye on a narrow pass, make sure if any Minotaur come through, we can pepper them with arrow, ballista, you name it. Try and cut them off before they manage to make it to the Crowan Heartland. So because of that, it's very, very, very well fortified. On top of that, it's fortified in the sense that there is one way in, and really only one way out. So, well, only one reliable way out, anyway.
Can I ask him why there's only one? Why is there only one way in? What is blocking the rest?
Well, it's one way in because it's around the one way in is a 5-foot narrow path that leads up the mountain to the fortress or to the outpost.
How are these mountains?
It's not terribly steep, but it's still craggy.
No, how tall? Sorry. Like,
I mean,
there's a one pass and then there's a
Having
left and right.
climbed the mountain, it's unless part of the path got rubble covers part of the path. If you wouldn't have to climb anything, it's relatively paved and upkept rather well, although unless the Minotaurs did something to it. But it should just be a simple walk up the path all the way there. Worth noting that it is narrow, so this is a single file endeavor.
I'm gonna be walking into a trap, not a trap, but like just one way in, and it's easy to guard the door for them.
Yes, but I wouldn't consider them intelligent enough or strategically minded enough to be able to hold it, as it were. They're more brutes, as you know. So the problem here is the problem isn't really getting up there. The problem is getting in and, well, facing them down. They're monsters, as it were, in close combats, as Canathos here can attest. And I guess it's worth noting that the only other way out is a small, well, it's a cliffside entrance that will lead you into the lower parts, the carved out basement of the outpost, I guess. The hold. If you'd rather climb, you can probably sneak in with relative ease through there. And I can scout with you to point where it is, but or point out where that entrance would be, but I wouldn't recommend.
I'm gonna ask him how tall that cliff is that he's referring to.
He looks back and he kind of like rubs his chin a bit. He's like, several hundred meters tall, I imagine.
Yeah, I don't think 8 can carry us.
He chuckles me. He's like, no, I don't believe your flying friend can. He says we use that to, well, primarily throw out the the garbage. We don't want the garbage to pile up and the refuse to pile up within the undercroft.
See, so not only would we be climbing, we'd be climbing through garbage.
And other unsavory
Yes.
refuse.
I was in the forces. I know how it is. All right. Well,
That would, without a doubt, be the safest way in. Because, in all honesty, I don't think anyone would believe people daft enough to try it. But
well,
if you wish to give it a go, we do have climbing gear available to us that might be able to assist you. But that's what I have on this. Besides that, there's an undercroft, which, as I said, that's where the cliffside entrance will lead to. There's the front gate, and the gatehouse is technically separated from the main outpost by a bridge. So you would have to go into the gatehouse first, then go from the gatehouse into the actual outpost via a bridge that spans the chasm.
how long is this bridge?
He says it's about 30 feet. It's
Okay.
not terribly long.
All right. Well, thank you. This has been
a positively terrible conversation. Thank you, Horace, and I will leave.
I sort of think about the people in my party, thinking about Valtos climbing, thinking about Selkos climbing.
Poggle's a concern.
I'm gonna. Well, lads, I think we need to go to the front door, but I'm willing to hear other perspectives.
I mean, we could potentially climb. I could cover our ascent, make it look like we're just rocks to anyone
Selkos.
watching. But, Poggles, can you turn into any sort of animal that can climb?
Yes. That's a fantastic idea.
Anything that could carry us?
I'm back. Sorry.
It's a several hundred-meter ascent.
How do you feel about climbing several hundred meters, Valtos?
Why don't we just fly?
He did get the fly spell, by the way.
What do you mean fly?
I mean, like, just fly.
What do you mean fly?
Like a bird?
Yeah, like a bird, not like a human.
Well, humans can fly too. Don't worry about it.
Why don't we, we'll take you up on that climbing gear in case we need it. And let's at
Oh,
least
and not on the
scout
ship.
and see our options, and we'll go talk with our captain. He might have some ideas. He's got
Well,
a
to
few tricks.
be fair, to be fair, Canathos said he was going to go talk with everyone. So
Yeah, I did say we're.
you're on the ship for all intents and purposes.
Okay.
You are involved in this conversation.
We'll say we just arrived. You heard us coming over the side of the thing, talking about climbing hundreds of meters, and then you probably just said, "Why don't we fly?"
And my reaction is the same as the rest of you, which is like, what?
I mean, can you make 8 really big or something and have him carry us?
No, I'm gonna cast magic on Canathos, and then he's just gonna fly. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
It just works.
that's a neat trick.
What
Poggles can
about
turn
the
himself
rest
into a
of
squirrel.
us?
And get carried.
All right, yeah, I can carry you.
Wait, we
I can
are also
probably carry you and Acreus.
we are quite light if Poggles can turn into something small.
Just gonna bring all my children to daycare. All right, let's go.
Wait, can you actually carry the entire party if Poggles is something tiny? This might actually work.
Where can I find my carrying weight? I have 20 strength, so.
You click on
My God.
equipment. Click on equipment and then click on the weight carried, and it should be on the top right.
Oh, this is how much I'm currently carrying.
Yeah, click equipment and then click on weight carried, and on the top right it should say everything.
Sorry, right now it's telling me I'm carrying 140 pounds. I'm unencumbered.
Your carrying capacity
Oh,
is 300 pounds.
My carrying capacity is 300 pounds.
Of which, like 70 is your actual combat gear.
It should, if you click on equipment, it'll say how much you're carrying.
My chainmail is very heavy.
So I am carrying 103 pounds of stuff, and I weigh.
Yeah, but we would be leaving our crap.
That's fair.
All right, let's go through the front door. I like doing silly things. I'm saying this into the group. This seems a little too crazy.
It's hard to underestimate the value of the ambush, though.
If we want an ambush, I have ways of setting that up for you.
I can
Could
also
also potentially split our forces.
Potentially.
Ooh.
Have Valtos and Acreus in through
Please
the
split
back.
the party.
I'm sorry?
Oh, please split the party.
We're
actually-
gonna open the door and a Minotaur is gonna backhand them off the cliff.
Wait,
What's above this trail that leads up there, by the way?
It's above it?
Yeah.
Do you want to ask him?
Well, I'm asking. I wasn't there. Well, I was there.
It's just
Actually,
a path.
he didn't tell us. I know he didn't tell us. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't know shit.
I have an idea. I can make Zelkos and myself nigh untrackable. We can just sneak in, and that's as far as I've gotten. What do you guys think?
Can't you do that to everyone?
Yeah, but
Remember
You're
that
not-
time you pretended to be merpeople and we had to fight the entire room anyway?
yeah, I've learned some new tricks between then and now.
Are they better tricks?
Also, I thought that
better.
went pretty well.
It did. We certainly got the drop on them. Why don't we just try a similar thing with Minotaurs?
It only works if we're all sneaky though, and you have some clink armor.
Yeah, I think this is about as tall as I can get, and I turn into a 6'10" Minotaur. And I snort loudly.
It's not
Sort of
particularly
instinctively
short.
flinch a bit when seeing you as a Minotaur.
I mean, I can just turn Canathos invisible, and the rest of us sneak.
I'm very excited about all these new toys. I can fly, I can turn invisible.
I can also make a distraction, and so I cast Minor Illusion, and in my hand I say, I once heard a story of a chimera, and you see this Nyxborn-looking creature that's part dragon, part lion, and part ram. I say, I can make this, but bigger, louder, and moving, and have it fly about the fortress if we want to make a distraction. I think I can do that for about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, I think the front door with the distraction is viable. But so I suggest that we don't split our forces, but we can utilize several methods of attack. Like I think it's a combination of the distraction. I'll hold the front. Maybe you can get a flank, Acreus, and then Poggles, Zelkos, and Baltos can stay with me.
Yeah, I'm good for anything. These were just suggestions.
I feel a bit I'm trying to see how to say this. I think Zelkos and Baltos, we should protect the more vulnerable members of our party. If we're intending to go through the front door, I believe you can take care of yourself.
I chuckle and say, I have much more constitution than that guy over there. In fact, I think I have more constitution than everyone but you.
Yeah, this demon here is pretty hard to take down.
Do you have the
Small
same
but tough.
constitution, by the way? Just a point.
No, constitution not in the stat. I have 44 health. It's constitution
The
as in the
stat.
fortitude. My character wouldn't know how much plus con I have.
Sure it
How
does.
much plus he has.
Alright, how do we
Alright,
want to do
well,
this at the end of the day, though?
Anyone have anything else to add? Poggles, do you want to divine our fortune again, or should we?
No, we're good. We'll figure it out on the fly.
Improvisation. Alright, so what do we set out? Well, I guess he has to raise the chain.
So you
You
gonna
shout to him,
you have
signal
a
to
plan?
him. Yep, got a plan. Or what
Okay.
passes for a plan in these parts.
So I guess you go back ashore and let him know what your plans
Yep.
are here.
Well, yeah, we let him know that we let him know that we intend to take the. We do not need the climbing gear, and we intend to take the fortress or the outpost. The details are to be ironed out.
Like I can appreciate those who want to do it on the fly.
Sort of give him a little bit of a side eye upon hearing that, given he's a general of Acros.
He kind of like looks at you and he's like, "What? It's the best laid plan." And he says, "Okay, so you don't need the climbing gear. I will raise the chain, and also he goes over to Carlos and he takes the piece of paper that he's been working on, and he hands it to you, and he says, "I would like to see that piece of paper, please."
Wait, he hands it to me and then says he wants to see it?
Yeah, he hands it to you and says, is that piece of paper for me?"
Bureaucracy.
Yeah, and I hand it back to him.
He looks over and he says, "Everything seems to be in order here. I don't see any reason why you should be stopped by this chain." And then he looks over at Carlos and he says, let these men through." And he begrudgingly looks at him and says, "Right away, sir." And then General Horus looks at all of you and says, "Let it be known that I do appreciate humor."
Chuckle. So this dude literally let, this is half player, but also Zelko's confirming. This dude let his subordinate just like sign his name on a thing. There's no seal, no signet, no nothing.
You are correct, yes.
Sweet. Note: I have listened to this man long enough to use my actor feat. I can be General Horus, y'all.
What if I want you to be Carlos instead?
I can be him too. That's why I asked him his rank.
Corliss.
Now I know I can introduce myself as Sergeant Corliss.
I think Corliss does not have a bright future in the
Corolla.
military.
All right, we're sailing through.
Y'all have done a lot of swimming today, by the way. We gotta steal a dinghy.
All right.
Yeah.
So you lads are able to get on up the river real easy. Until I'm going to need some perception check from someone.
Right. Well, Acreus is in the crow's nest, so I think, and Poggles is a
Give
very
me an
good.
advantage if you're in the crow's nest.
Are you in the crow's nest, Tommy? I assume that's.
Yeah, I always go into the crow's nest. That's where I sleep.
Okay, so actually, so you're able to hear war drums.
Do they sound similar to the Akroan ones or no?
No, sound deeper.
I tell the group that there are Minotaur war drums ahead. We should probably fucking stop and go on foot.
I'm sort of triangulating our position based off of what the general told us. Do I think we're in walking distance? Because I'm worried about covering our, uh, like ingress, I guess you would say.
I'm more worried about being spotted. Because
Yep.
the Minotaurs understand that boats aren't supposed to come through here at this point, probably.
True. All right. Yeah, I think we should probably stop the boat.
All right.
Drop anchor. Everyone off. Is Al gonna place an alarm spell on the boat?
I was considering it. I don't think I'm going to though. It'll be fine.
All right. Frank? Do I know where we need to go from here?
Yeah, you're a pretty short trek to get to where he pointed out on his map the pathway up is.
Okay. Then we're gonna head there, and I'm assuming we're getting closer to the drums as well. Then, unfortunately.
Yes, I'm actually gonna ask you all to give me,
Stealth.
give me stealth checks but with advantage. You're clearly trying to like this is a very much a take your time effort, I imagine.
Mine is normal. Oh, yep, that's an 8.
I feel like one of our members had a spell that.
I don't know why it rolled twice for me. But
We
naturally,
Take it
do,
first.
Al, but I can't like cut him off mid
I
conversation
know.
and say, "All right, cast spells without trees."
You can't cut who off mid conversation.
I can't like
you.
I can't wait till you say you're about to make a stealth check to cast pass without trace.
Right.
It's too meta. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking like just when we got off the boat.
Oh
I should
no,
say something.
I only have 2 spell slots. I want to save it till we're in the fucking like
It's
in
fine.
the ship.
Because it only lasts
for
for
an
like
hour.
Um,
Do we need an Acria stealth check, right?
Acri yeah, I need you to stealth check.
Or
Actually,
was that
no,
hit
no.
the 9? Oh, the 13.
He's at 13. He's at 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was stopped it. I was seeing the perception. Okay. So, as you're walking, you hear rustling in a bush. Very obvious rustling in the bush
Like a bush
And-
next to us?
nearby. It's within. You can see within like 10 feet of you, 15 feet of you.
Okay.
And after a brief period of time, just kind of you hear a loud, like almost snorting, and a minotaur jumps out of the bush and starts running away.
Alright. I'm gonna whip out a javelin.
I'm gonna.
I like how you did major armor immediately.
Yeah,
I tried
I'm
to push it
gonna
before we actually started.
I'm gonna
actually,
try to cast Entangle in front of them.
but It took me forever to find it on my thing.
Alright, so I'm gonna shout. Well, not to shout. I'm gonna whisper shout. Stop that, man. And I'm gonna grab a javelin, Frank, and I'm gonna huck it at this guy.
Then I'm gonna shoot. Alex is doing entangle. Al is casting mage armor, and you're also what are you doing?
How far away is he?
Like 10, 15 feet when he started to try to run away from us.
So he's running. Okay, so Zelkos is casting Entangle. You're throwing a javelin. What is Acrius doing?
Shooting.
Okay,
Hmm.
what is Baltos doing? Are you casting Mage Armor?
I was trying to cast Mage Armor like when the rustling started, but I guess I'll just be casting Mage Armor.
The window was pretty short, I think, between the rustling and him booking it.
Poggles, do you want to do anything, or are you just kind of gonna...
If I can reach him with my thorn whip.
Sure. Okay. So I'm going to provide unless you guys want to reason which one of you does their thing first, I'm going to ask you to roll initiative.
I think that makes sense. I don't really think any reason.
Yeah,
not.
I
unless
agree with
like
that. I like that.
unless one of you wants to willingly hold for the other person to go and you like want to like do it. But
No, I think
if
this was
you're
just
all
like a reflex thing.
if you're acting all at the same time, I'm going to ask you all to just do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, we would roll initiative and then we would actually just take the turns, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just like us all reacting to we can't let this guy get away kind of thing. All right, well, I can certainly let him get away.
Didn't have my token. Where's my token?
Why am I saying advantage instead of?
I'm unsure. I think it's
Because I have advantage.
Oh,
but
but
why is-
all of. Why doesn't it show it the other way suddenly?
yeah. What
I think it's
happened?
just giving you the one that he
So
got.
there was this new
right? He's
there was a
saying he rolled
new
with advantage.
update that came out this week,
Yes.
and I'm assuming we haven't all messed with the extension. I know I haven't messed with mine.
Why is mine showing 1 with advantage? Yours are showing 2, Alex.
Well, here's my problem.
We might
We
have
rolled
different
advantage a
updates.
bunch during this session, and this is the only time it's actually.
This is a new update. I'm pretty sure for Tommy, like this is his actual number. Like the 23 was a better number.
Well, it's
I
a
guess the
different
14
roll.
was-
Like, it uses the actual roll to take the highest equation.
Sure.
This is why it's doing that, I think.
Sure.
Okay,
Not good
so
enough.
give me your
I
shot.
I need a thing.
Why'd you roll again, Al?
So I needed to get a token on the. Oh, now the token's gone.
Okay.
I surrender.
Just click on the token. It's right next to mine, the bottom right.
Just use the boat.
I did click on the token, and then I had a thing over there, and I was trying to change the number, and then the token went away. Oh, that one went away too. Somebody deleted
Oh,
it.
I think we're being moved to the battle map.
Whoa, they added, I don't, or this is always here, update VTT token HP. When changing HP in D&D Beyond, updating the VTT tokens and sheets.
Oh, that's convenient.
I don't
Yeah.
think that was there before, but that's very good.
Acrius, give me your shot against him.
Do I get the double shot?
Yeah.
Trying to combat.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be another D8 on that, and that's the first shot. This is the second shot, and that gets tacked on at the end.
So 29.
It's gonna be another D8 because it's when you crit, you roll 3 instead of 2.
So 35,
10, 12,
15,
76.
or 13. Yeah, 35.
Okay. You hit him real good, and he's still running, but he's very much limping at this point to try and get away from you all. So his movement has halved.
Okay, sounds good.
So it would be Zelkos next.
So he needs to make a, how far is he?
He is probably about 40 feet away from you, and his movement is halved.
Alright, I'm going to cast Entangle such that it's mostly in front of him, but a little bit on top of him. So he needs to make a DC 16 strength saving throw. Or he is restrained. Also,
He's a
it's going to
Minotaur.
be difficult terrain.
All right. Whoops, I rolled the wrong thing.
That's quite a number.
Rolls
Got
an
a little
8.
scared.
He's restrained.
Sweet, and that's my turn.
And now the thing's gone?
Right, a
What's
lot of
happening
things
here?
have gone away.
Yeah. So that's you've restrained him. You don't need the initiative anymore.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So he is currently entangled.
I mean, technically, he can save again. He can try to break out every turn on his turn.
Yeah, he can, but also his movement is halved, and you're all able to catch him with relative ease at this point.
We killing
So
him? We're
if you
killing
would
him,
like
right?
to close the distance and just get him, you're more than welcome to. But at this point in time, the combat with him, anything involving him is over,
Okay.
except you need to kill him. Otherwise, he'll get away.
My
How much
so
did
my
Tommy have
javelin
this
is not
before,
being
by the
thrown.
way?
Tommy hit this guy for enough to put him at 10.
Okay.
So,
So my javelin would kill him.
yeah. In fact,
I'm gonna walk up to him while he's squirming, and let him see me, and then I'll want to hear his reaction when he sees me.
it's like guttural.
Do you speak common, creature?
It's like guttural.
Does anyone here
He's
speak
like,
Minotaur?
he's like huffing and he's trying to get out, but it's very clearly not. It's all the strength you can muster, and it's not a lot.
Zelkos, do the thing.
Zelkos, do the thing.
Which thing?
Do nothing.
When he tells you all the things.
I mean, okay, and I cast Charm Person. DC 16 Wisdom save through, and he's got disadvantage because I'm gonna play it through my pan flute.
He has advantage because we're fighting him, so it equals out. Doesn't matter.
And I'll say, my friend, calm down. We just wanted to make sure everything was okay. Can you tell us what's going on?
He kind of stops squirming a bit, looks up at you, well, he's not really looking up at you, he's kind of looking down at you, I guess. He's rather large. And he says, I was running back to the outpost, warn them.
Oh, no need. We're totally expected, totally welcomed. It is supposed to be a surprise, though. You might have forgotten. You were supposed to come get us and secretly let us in as a surprise for everyone. Did you forget?
Yes.
That's okay. So do you think you can sneak us in so we can have the surprise for everyone?
He kind of is like, I could. No.
Come on.
They will see you.
What if you...
No,
Could you maybe cause a distraction? Because you know about the surprise. They don't know about the surprise. And we want this party to be the best party. That's why we took the fort in the first place, right? To fight and pillage and party.
I'll try.
Okay.
What's
that's...
your name? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can answer them too. They're here. They're here to help too.
Creo.
How tall is this Minotaur?
It's like 8 feet tall.
Okay, so not 6'10" or however.
Not within my my range, my
Just
acting
checking.
range.
You know, he might have been a short Minotaur.
This is a fucking cow standing on its hind legs.
And I'm a goat standing on my hind legs. Okay, well, I think that's all we can ask for, right? He's gonna do his best to get it. I'm turning the party now. He's gonna do his best to get us in there. Nice big surprise party. Do we have anything we can help him with distractions or sneaking? He thinks we're gonna get seen, but we can still try.
We won't get seen. When we're closer, I will do some magic.
All right.
All right, so I think this is the plan, Creo. Why don't you say that you overheard some Leonin were going to come in through the other entrance. And so everyone needs to get to the other entrance right away. And you'll guard the front gate.
Wait, what other entrance?
The back, like the cliff.
Refuge entrance.
Leonin are scaling the cliff.
Okay. I trust you. I believe you. You're gonna. This is gonna be the best party ever. Everyone's gonna be thanking you later.
No one thanks. No one thanks me.
Creo, I look him in the eyes and say, I thank you, Creo. Even though you forgot, you're gonna do good.
Right. I'll I'll lead then.
All right, you lead. We'll be
he, like, bleeding
sneaking
out?
behind you.
Yes. He's got a fucking arrow in his leg.
All right.
Yeah, and definitely if they ask, obviously you killed a few Leonin, but the one that got away, you over was the reason you
Oh my god.
heard this.
He actually might be dead. I'm an idiot. I get 3 attacks on my first turn because we're level 5. But we can't go back in time. It's way too long now. But
You could say you took the first two, you were lining up the third, and then saw him
Like,
get
this guy's just
entangled, and
down.
then
You also
You
saw an
could.
opportunity to taunt your opponent, so you were just going to take it.
yeah. I guess we could flavor that, but I'm an idiot is what I'm trying to say here. Keep going.
It's fine. It's more interesting this way, I think.
Yeah. I'm just so I know what to do next time when we actually fight.
all right. So, Creo, run it back to me. What's your story?
Leonin trying to get up into the fortress.
How do you know that?
I saw them and they hit my leg.
Yep. Perfect.
Through the back. They're trying to get in through the back entrance.
Back entrance.
Yeah. Perfect. I'll pull Zelkos to the side and I say, so we both know what happens when this charm wears off, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me what happens when this charm wears off?
Oh, he's gonna be mad as hell.
Okay. So we're on the clock now.
Yeah. We got about it lasts for about an hour, so we got a little less than an hour.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. On the clock, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to transfer you guys over to the map, then I'm taking 10 minutes. I got to get up, I got to go get tea. I'm going to throw salad in a bowl because I didn't eat.
That's fine.
So take 10 minutes to just kind of do whatever, but I'm going to toss you guys over to the map.
All right, I'll be right back.
I
Then.
also need to see how this map looks on Alex's stream so that I can see for future reference how this shit
Okay, I will not run an ad break then.
No, do not run a map break.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
this looks correct-ish.
Yeah.
I need Alex to zoom out.
I'm working on it. Ooh. Yes, this is the main entrance with the path, 5-foot path going up, and then that would be the secret entrance. And then there's secrets inside. Nice. That's
Okay,
a lot
so
of
this
murder
is-
holes.
This is how it looks. Okay.
One
Wait
fear.
a minute. It was an actual secret entrance? We weren't... Okay, never mind. I missed
Yeah,
I
this was-
missed...
this-
I picked a bad minute to leave. That's fine.
you
did.
definitely did.
We could just go back.
All right.
It's fine.
Yeah, because I wanted to try and see if I could show it to you how I see it. As in, like, the guy could give you a blueprint, like, schematic of it, so you know
Right.
exactly where everything is. But as it turns out, I can't just move you over to this screen and show it to you the way I see it. Okay,
Got you.
your tokens are here. I'm going to add the guy when I get back, or right before I go.
It's like
but
8:40-ish?
Yeah, take 10.
Sounds good.
Yeah, take 10.
Alright, be right back.
Depending on how you read the topography, we're fucking dead.
Yeah.
I'm back. What are we
There's
done?
a long entrance.
We are 100% fucking dead.
I mean, we can easily just walk away. Easily in quotes.
We walk away right now. Yeah. But
I mean, like, if we start getting attacked.
I'm not sure how long the path is, but
like-
this is like pretty. I don't know how tall the building is.
But also, like, how many of them? I mean, unless they have like hundreds of javelins, I feel like Minotaurs aren't very ranged.
Yeah, they might not have archers.
Or they
Well,
do
I'm
already
reading
to
this
try.
as the fortress being above the path leading to the fortress, right?
Yep.
So
This
we're just
is
gonna
the
walk
gatehouse
down
and then the
directly underneath the fortress, underneath the fucking bridge, going to the fortress.
I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna interrupt my Greek D&D with my Greek gaming.
Some Hades, yeah.
I thought we were just gonna fly up to the fortress and try to fucking have to climb our way in, but there was an actual entrance, huh?
Yeah, there's a secret like,
God,
but it's like the waist chute. So
It's like
come up through
very,
the
very,
sewers, it'd be fine.
very, very high
Yeah.
up.
I can make Kennethos fly.
carry people.
You can carry me and Poggles. They can come back. You can carry Acros and Velcos.
Yep, and then carry my gear.
See? What time of day is it right now? Do you think?
Probably pretty early.
Alright, so I'm gonna do Shadow and kill the shit out. Not Shadow, sorry. Light and kill the shit out of it for a while. Right. And then I'm
Yes.
gonna go do Wind.
What do
Shadow.
you use to auto fire and shadow?
Cryo.
That's something.
My light team is silly and unkillable, and then
So what do you use? So Tartarus expert. What do you use for it?
Prince Tartarus.
He's the shadow guy, the shadow Agito.
Prince, Hunter Vanessa, the new healer lady, and what's my other character? Hold on.
Trouble. Until next time, gigantic Gorgon head.
Sometimes I have to wonder, man, what's going through your head? I mean, I know you hear me and the others, but it's so damn dark down there, I can't hear you at all.
Cheers to that.
We're beating Cayenne.
Right. So who's the fourth person you use for
I don't
Tartarus?
know. I'm gonna look for Team Rizzo. After we eventually win, he's gonna make a million satellites.
Because I usually just get killed by the laser. I have a really scuffed light team that I tried it with, but it did not work as smoothly. And then on fire, on Volk, I just get killed before he transforms. Because he plagues everyone and then does the whirlwind and then he does 4 whirlwinds in a row and just destroys people.
See, all my teams are just as defensive as fucking awesome.
Yeah, but how do you, so what do you use for Volk to auto expert? Once he transforms, it's super easy, but the first phase, I just can't get around.
Volk, we have Marth, Grace, Lowen,
One
and
of them's not
whatever her
going to
name
like
is.
this.
Hold on. Shh. That's not the right panel. I meant to do the other panel. Nadine.
Who?
Did I do something to deserve this, man? Because I thought the.
Is that who's here?
He won't stand for this.
Describe her to me.
Time to win him over.
Camera lady.
Oh. Okay.
But I have two staffs in here.
Good.
Yeah, you have Grace plus low one. That's fine. I still think that the spin would kill. I don't understand
Grace is
why.
broken, right? Like,
True.
and Marth is, you know,
Yeah, with the shields actually. Yeah, if you just think like that. And then for
and then
Tartarus.
for Tartarus. Hold on, 4 teams. 4. You know you can name them now? That's fucking great.
Yeah, I've named so many teams. It's amazing.
Yeah. I have
Just can't stay mad about
Zena,
you, Zach. And to be honest,
Hild,
I wasn't that mad to
Hunter,
begin with.
Vanessa,
I
and
just
Prince.
thought I'd shake your branches up a
And
bit.
that kills in time? Okay.
Not all the time, but some of the time.
Sometimes you time out? Okay.
Phew, that's good.
And they're para fucking, you know, meme lords.
Yeah. Did you spiral, Hild?
Yes.
Okay. Her spiral seems pretty good actually.
Also, I I've buried the lead. I did my infantry poll. I got the lady, and I got a platinum box. And inside that platinum box was, of course,
Sunlight Stone?
no Damo bar.
Damo bar, right? Hello.
The other 2 options were the 6-star
Adamantite and
a
Sunlight, yeah.
Sunlight
they're-
Stone.
All right.
His blessing there all
Well-
day.
Alex,
Love and
2
death
minutes left on the
together,
clock.
hand in hand.
Alright, be right back,
Sounds
1 sec then.
agreeable to me.
Alex, do you have a music bot in Discord set up?
Me6, yeah.
Does it work?
I was trying to get. I'm not good at it, but notionally, yeah, we got it to work. Why?
Yeah, it's 50-50. Like I've put in a generic song and it will play, and I've put a like it pulls from YouTube videos. So
Yeah,
Would you rather just use rhythm?
probably. I'm down to try whatever. The one in D&D Beyond works okay.
Yes, the one in D&D Beyond can't pull from YouTube.
Or not
though,
D&D
can
Beyond.
it?
Whatever. No. Yeah, the Roll21 is just like has like a preset selection. But yeah, if
Yeah,
you have
but it
something good,
doesn't pull
I
from
want
YouTube,
I
right?
want something good. Yeah.
So that's my problem. Is I wanted to use YouTube things, but I can't use those.
I mean, technically, Me6 could do that. Oh, I should not start a boss right now. Clear this chamber to safely quit. Well,
Just clear the
guess I'm
chamber.
starting a boss.
You just clear the chamber. It's fine.
Wait, actually never mind, sorry.
Yeah, there's
get
Me6.
this fucking thing out of here. I don't want to listen to the eagle.
You'll be fine. It's not even playing.
Can I just add the rhythm bot?
You should have permission to do anything you want.
Back.
Like, sometimes it'll win a bunch of times, and sometimes it'll fail like 3 in a row.
Yeah, because it doesn't survive. Like shields don't help with it. It's just an auto kill, I think.
Also, like, this is like 700 fucking plus augment on everyone.
Yeah, of course, that's good.
Obviously.
Do you use Affliction Prince on both? Like the Rose Prince or whatever?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think I would either.
I didn't think about that. No.
What is going on with this robot?
It's broken. I don't know how to make it leave the channel because it's trying to play something and it's playing nothing.
Why do we have these?
Because I was trying to get good D&D music to play, because I really like, having like at least ambient music, like if we were on the ocean, just like some waves and stuff, I feel like would be really nice.
Your shanty.
Yeah, or just start jamming a shanty.
Too.
Yeah.
Port Serene.
Yeah, Alex, I know what you need to do.
That's it. The water lady was super easy. Mostly,
Yeah, she's
like wind is unkillable, so baseline is broke.
And my fire is basically 100% now. Although they're pretty awkward, I could see how.
Alright, Frank, it looks like you've added rhythm.
And I could auto expert Cayenne before the change, so
Yeah, Cayenne's a joke. I mean,
opposite.
he's just so easy if you have the Gallagher.
I don't know who to take for this group. I have no
Oh,
Hello.
fucking me 6.
What is this shit?
Are they interrupting each other or something?
No,
They have the same
I am
command.
server muting me 6 for the
It's
time.
fine.
Yeah.
You could
Get him out of here.
You could just kick him.
I'm not kicking him. He's trying.
He's doing his best.
He's trying his best.
What are you doing, Alex? My best.
All right,
Frank, but after
Can I
seeing
command
this map, by the
him to
way,
join from Theros?
Rhythm's here.
you're in
They
here.
don't come back.
I don't want it bound to ITT vent chat.
Oh, I see. I don't think they're.
Well, Me6 just joined out
It's
of ITT.
whatever channel you screamed at them in. You can keep screaming them in, but you think you can scream at them in other channels. Oh God.
But it's doing
It
it.
works though.
You guys
Yeah.
just don't know
This
how to
is
use
the
this.
fucking yes. This is the Port Serene music.
Rhythm bot works,
Oh God, I gotta turn them down.
but now I need to make sure nobody else can use rhythm.
Stick and use the. I'm gonna rename the music channel to music.
Oh my god, thank you, Charles.
I got you. I hear it all. I had turned my music on for something the other day, Krisha, and I walked into Port Sarim to buy runes, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is a bop.
It's a bop. Dude, there's so much good music in the original game. Like the
Mhm.
early zones.
Is this Hydra thing better, Jarls?
That's the one I use in the other Discord.
Wait, so someone could request music for the stream with that?
Only if they're in the same channel as you.
Ah, okay.
Wait, what is this?
Frank just left.
What is this?
Welcome back, Frank.
Something for us to try another time. But like in theory, so wait, can I get any YouTube thing playing now, Jarls? Because we
Yes.
can get like
That's what I did.
YouTube
Well, that's what I did in Rhythm. That's how this is
RPG
playing.
Mountain Pass and just like get some Mountain Pass music going.
Yeah, look what you're all typed.
Gerudo Valley.
Exclamation point play space control V. And just paste the link. It sounds like it should do it.
Is it exclamation point play?
Yeah, look what you're all typed. Exclamation point play space and then control V the link of YouTube.
Oh God, Me6 is trying to. Wait.
Music? No.
I have globally muted.
Alex, you're all typed it in the ITT event channel because he's bound to the ITT event channel.
Gross.
Not
Now I
be in
hear
the
the waves.
need him to not be in that.
Yeah, now I hear waves. Where did you
Yep,
type
yep.
this?
I was gonna play this.
Frank, can we rename this Murder Mountain, by the way? Because like this place is.
Also, if we
Pretty scary.
play the wrong music, we permanently can't ever listen back to this game again, because it will just get
Yeah,
muted.
copyright it. Yeah.
Because
Copyright
Twitch will
strike.
just instantly mute any stream you have that any VOD you have that has copyrighted music in it. So hopefully that RuneScape thing we just played was
It's
not.
not copyrighted. Don't worry.
Don't worry, half the RuneScape community would be banned if that got copyrighted.
Yeah.
Well, also
Oh,
it's not banned. They just mute your VOD. Twitch actually doesn't care if they get sued for like copyright infringement on music. They will. I think they're worried they're going to get in trouble in the next year, which is why they're working on their tool to play anything.
I don't really know what's going on. So I don't want it in this channel. I want it in another. But
Get them all out of here.
I mean, you can just type exclamation point stop for now. I just leave it off. There's no.
All right. Get him out of here.
All right, he's paused. You're good.
Yeah, that wasn't waves. That was wind. Yeah, it works in every channel, by the way, because it did in the music channel.
oh, so a music channel, and I.
I'm gonna get water.
Wait, Tommy, this is terrifying because this means that you can control the music of a stream if I turn it on and give you permissions.
Yeah, I can. It's just you refuse to listen to anything that's copyrighted because you're a child.
Well, or I'll just be like, here, I'm gonna go play Minecraft, which I don't need a recording of, and then that's fine.
When was the last time you played Minecraft? Let's be honest.
Dude, there's Minecraft in my game trailer. If we had muted that stream, I would have never had that video.
Frank, how tall are these buildings?
How what?
How tall are these two buildings?
They're pretty tall,
Like 2 stories or 3 stories?
like 2 stories.
Frank, are those arrow slits pointing down at the pass that we're gonna walk up?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a road. I'm just gonna stealth us, lads, and I have a high idea pending some.
Will this play nonstop? You think?
What?
Probably until you hit stop, but maybe it just does one round.
I have to tell it to loop.
Oh, I do. Okay, cool. All right, I've got the song I want to play, in case we get to it.
Okay.
All right,
That's
let's.
good.
So align yourselves on the path, I guess.
Um,
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self to look like a Minotaur while we're sneaking.
I'm gonna say gather round for the
I
huddle.
need to find my Beyond 20.
I'm gonna say let's huddle up, lads.
All right.
It's talk time.
All right, hold up. Let's say it took you about 20-ish, 25 minutes to get here from where you got them.
Okay.
Sure. My spell lasts an hour.
Right. You guys have like 45. You guys have like. No, you guys have like 35, 30 minutes left.
Nope.
So, whatever you do, keep that in mind.
And these are 5 squares, Frank, or 10?
Yep, each of those are 5.
Okay, great.
Nice narrow path.
I'm gonna gather everyone up for a huddle and snap my fingers, and everyone now has +10 to their stealth checks for an hour.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn
Not-
Canathos invisible.
Not the Minotaur. The Minotaur, I'm not keeping him.
The Minotaur was not privy. Okay,
Plus
good.
10.
Thank
You think you can? Hold on. 10? You think it'll be fine?
Yeah, I don't think you need.
Canathos.
I don't think you need invisibility.
I still have
think
disadvantage, so
yeah, invisibility would cancel the.
Invisibility would give you just normal rolls.
But
Okay.
with this Christian, you have +12 with disadvantage. That's pretty fucking good. regardless,
Yeah, I'm
'cause
not
you-
too worried. I think that's a
Yeah,
fair
I think this will be good enough without this, so we'll be fine.
Okay.
I will
We're
still
sneaking.
be at the front, though.
And then as we're rounding, Frank, I really wanted to get like a number on how. Sorry, this is the watchtower, and then this is the fortress.
Yeah, it's
like,
the
what is-
gatehouse.
How tall? How far off the ground is the nearest window in here? In this building, sorry, like in this.
That's like 15 feet off.
Okay.
So this building here has 2 stories. It clearly has a roof. Like it has like battlements at the top of it.
And how far up is the roof?
So it's probably about like 30 feet tall. This building's probably like 30 feet tall, if that. A little less.
All right. I tell the group I know exactly how we're getting in that building, and I ask for them to trust me.
Always.
And so I'm going to say the Minotaur is going to make a distraction somewhere over there, and I point. I'm assuming this. The Minotaur is going to go make a distraction somewhere. We are going to go over here, and I will
Ping
get us to
the second
top
one
of the
again, because
building.
I was zoomed in.
How are we gonna get over here? Just out of curiosity.
Walk.
No.
No, this is like a mountain pass, dude.
Oh wait, this isn't like woods.
No.
No, so
No,
this
like-
is a 5-foot pass, and this is super steep, going
on a
up, and
switchback.
so they can look down.
Yeah.
How deep is it?
So imagine this is going up, 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 and then you're here.
How steep is it?
Pretty steep. It's steep enough where you probably want climbing gear.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, we can continue. It's fine.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting you guys to go through the Undercroft.
Yeah, that would have been the smart thing to do.
We
but
could turn around and go back. Well, now that we've seen the majesty of this fortress.
I feel like that's for cowards. Also, we have this great Minotaur who's going to be a distraction for us.
Yeah.
You have
We
plus
could-
10 to stealth
Whose
check.
name
Let's
I
just go.
forgot.
Yeah, Creo.
Thank you.
No problem.
So Creo looks
So
back and he says, I'll go make distraction, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of starts like hobbling up the path.
All right. Let's sneak.
When should we roll our stealth checks, Frank?
Oh, when you get to about like here, I'm gonna have to start asking you to roll stealth check.
All right.
Okay, so we'll move up to there. Also, we can just wait until we hear fucking yelling in the fortress to try to make the last bit of the run, I guess.
Oh, you absolutely can.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say he just gets up there relatively unharmed because,
He's already harmed.
yeah.
All right.
All right, give me your stealths.
Ooh. 21.
Ooh. All right.
Yikes.
31.
No,
No,
you're
you
good, Poggles. You're good.
You get a 15-year-old, I think.
16.
17, isn't it?
Wait,
Mine.
year old?
The Poggles is a +2, and you give +10.
Yeah, but the 5.
Oh,
not
sorry. I thought you
5
factored in. Yeah, I'm blind.
Okay,
Yes, we rolled badly.
so yeah, you
I rolled great.
yes. So yeah, no real issues yet. You don't really hear anything. When you get to about here, you see him get to the door. And he starts like slamming on.
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna keep vision of him best we can and wait and see what's going on there.
Okay. He's continuously slamming on that door.
I don't actually think we can see him from here, can we? I guess maybe we can. It's going up. Yeah, in a minute.
And after what seems like an eternity, the door opens and he goes in.
All right.
All right,
Alright,
let's
go.
sneak up.
No, we assume that the charm is working, so we're gonna keep walking.
So hopefully he'll be guarding the gate like he said he could do. And I'm going to be keeping an eye up on the murder holes to see if we get spotted while we're maneuvering.
This thing clips in a very interesting way. One sec.
Hold down Alt. Yeah.
When you get here, I'm gonna need you to roll another stealth check.
All right. Well, I
For
think we're
there
just
is now
gonna.
debris and rubble in the way.
Ooh.
We're delicate creatures.
21.
29.
Ooh, Kanathos. Bring in the heat this time around.
23.
Boys are fine.
Yeah, we all rolled about 20.
When you get to here, so when you get on the rubble, you start hearing noise coming from the gatehouse.
Okay.
And you see a minotaur run across this bridge that's in the overhang here. And runs from the gatehouse over to the fort, over to the outpost. And you still hearing noise coming from this gatehouse.
How high up is the bridge, Franklin?
It's gonna be like 15-ish feet.
So I turn to the group and I whisper, I can get us to that bridge if you want, but I'm afraid some minotaurs might come across.
We'd be fighting on two sides if they came at us. That's
Yeah, I don't want to get pincered on the
Let's
bridge.
check if the front door's open for us. If not, we'll run
Yeah.
back to the bridge. Or we just slide down the hill and get out of here. I don't feel safe on the south side.
You hear more noise.
Yeah, those.
I'm gonna hide under the bridge. I'm
And a
not on the
second
bridge. I'm under it.
minotaur runs out from the gatehouse into the other building.
All right. Going. Gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going all the way to the front door unless there's. And then I will try the door.
Once you get to that door, you hear a slam into. You hear a slam on the other side of the wall.
All right.
And I'm going to ask you guys to roll initiative now.
Okay.
It is
You're not
party
in
time.
combat,
Too soon, Alex.
but for the sake of going next and who's going next at this point in time,
Sure.
I'd like to have the initiative up. So let me put the roll. Let me put it up. Let me clear it.
Oh, not too soon, Alex.
Get wrecked.
Really, you roll a 4
Oh.
and you're telling people to get wrecked?
Frank, I had a 4.14.
Why?
Why do
You
I
get
have
fucking wrecked.
Roll it and put yourself in.
I'm
I trust
so bad at initiative rolls. It doesn't matter what game I'm playing. The one time I got a good roll on Falcon, I got stuck in the coffin.
Dude, yesterday I was rolling like my DM self. It was insane. I just couldn't roll anything low.
I should have gone with Plan B and Misty stepped in into your coffin instead.
Assisted me in trying to open the.
Hi, what are we doing?
With your initiative the way it is, how do you want to proceed?
Do we move in our turn order?
Yes. For the sake of this movement, you will be taking actions in your turn order until combat starts, then you'll be taking combat in this turn.
I'm pretty sure it would go just the same way it would have gone anyway.
Yeah,
which
'cause you
would
could
be
just-
everyone would ready to attack, and I would open the door. They all go before me, so.
Well, can you open the door? Is
Well,
the
that's
question.
what I'm asking, because like if I go first, I can't move.
But you can ready an attack, right?
Yes.
I figured that's kind of what we would have done anyway. If we
It's just
hadn't been
it's just time. What have you been doing? Just describe that.
Oh yeah, I would have readied an attack.
Sure. All right. Well, whoever is going to go try and open the door, just do your thing.
I think it's 4 ready attacks and then Kanathos.
Okay.
Is that right? Is everyone?
Yeah,
That's everyone's doing.
running vicious mockery.
Yep. Fire.
All right, I'm opening the door.
It's locked.
It isn't budging.
All right.
Give me a strength check.
Sure. Whoops,
That's
that's a
a save.
save. Okay, it's not budging.
God.
Classic.
That is not budging.
I push my way to the front and say, hold up, and I take out my thieves' tools and try to lockpick it. So I drop my prepped attack.
Is there a lock?
Creo!
There is.
Creo! Just kind of try to whisper shout in there.
So it's a dex check with proficiency, Frank?
Yep.
Add 3 to this.
Okay.
26.
All right. You unlock the door, but it was
You
already
open the door.
What?
something on the other side is weighing it down. It's not able to open it.
Creo, let us in!
Hold on. Which way does the door? It opens in, I guess, then?
Yeah, is this an indoor or an outdoor again? In?
Yeah, it does not open out. You would want this door opening out if you're standing that close.
No, we would not.
So
They wouldn't. It's a fortress.
Zelkos, you're like whisper screaming.
Yeah, try to whisper so that put my hand on the right side of my face to try to send it forward through the door rather than up through the murder holes.
Oh yeah, this door opens. This door opens, and you see a minute that just opened this door and is now very, 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 very shocked by the fact that there are 5 people standing in front of them.
Why
Is it a
It
different
is not your
Minotaur?
friend.
Oh boy.
No, that is your friend.
What happened to Creo?
He has an X on him.
Well, he's dead.
Goodbye, my friend.
Will this play?
I cast Charm Person.
Fantastic.
Hello, Rhythm Bot and
Nope.
E6.
Yay. Good grubs.
I hear like
What is this?
Okay, cool.
No,
sounds like an
I
ad.
don't know what that is. It's an ad, I think. It shouldn't work. Oh well, I'll wait and see how that ends. Okay. So you cast Charm Person.
Yeah. Through my flute.
Oh, he fails.
All right, and I say, "Let us in."
He feels obligated to let you in. He steps on the other guy.
Okay. I say, "What's your name, friend?"
Kosk.
All right, Kosk. How many more of your friends are in here, in the fortress?
Fortress or gatehouse.
Both. How many are in the gatehouse? How many are in the fortress?
He starts looking at his fingers. He starts like counting on them. 12.
12. Okay. Should we? And I'm gonna turn to everyone else. I'm like, should we ask Kosk to go man the front scouting position, or do we have any other important things for our good friend Kosk to help us with?
First, Zelkos.
What happened to
Let's get
Creo?
inside. He's dead.
No, I'm asking Toss that.
Creole traitor. Dead. And then he kind of like kicks him a bit.
All right.
Dead.
Yeah, up to Zelkos. I think the task will be a fine vanguard.
He like looks proud. He says, "I'll lead."
We should probably
No, I
bring
think-
Poggles inside too.
Well, and I'm turning to everyone. Well, should we maybe have him take Creo's old post because Creo's a failure and we need someone else to take that post.
Need someone really great like Tosk.
Yeah, unless we want Kosk to lead us on a tour through this wonderful establishment.
He can man the post. I think that might be good. He can guard the door.
Hey, Kosk,
Store.
Creo the betrayer was supposed to be well outside the base, guarding from the bushes. I think you should probably go take over his post, don't you think? Make sure that no one can come in here without us all knowing.
He points guard front door.
No, all the way down the hill.
Go down outside.
Yeah, yeah. Way down by the bushes.
He kind of like snorts and he's like, "I'll go."
All right, we're
just kind
counting
of-
on you.
He's just gonna kind of push you three aside,
Sure.
and he'll walk down.
Frank, I'm
Slow.
gonna step here and peek or sneak.
Hold on. Lock the door.
Yeah, I try to lock the door and barricade it.
Frank, I peek around the corner. Like, there's okay. Is this a wall over here?
Yep.
Okay. I turn to the group and I say, "There's 4 doors here," and back up.
Well, we gotta clear them all because we can't have things behind us.
Yep.
So
That is very, very true.
So I'm gonna go here and say, let's try the less obvious doors first. Getting ready to open this door.
Well, I say, "Wait, whoa, 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 whoa," and I put my ear up and make a perception check to hear if there's people on the other side. Are there living things on the other side, Franklin?
You don't hear anything.
Okay. There's nothing on the other side of this.
is there anything magical in the gatehouse?
You do not detect anything magical in the gatehouse.
Okay.
Frank, I'm gonna try this door.
All right. It opens with ease. It's not locked. Only the front door needs to be locked. There's nothing living in here, but there's a bunch of like what looks like bent swords and such, bronze swords just kind of clattered throughout the room.
Okay.
I'll grab one and throw it in my bag.
Can I loot Creo the Minotaur?
He has an axe on him,
Anything
and
else?
a loincloth.
All right, I leave him be.
Do you take both the axe and the loincloth?
I take neither of these things.
Frank, I pick up a bronze scimitar and throw it in my bag.
Next door, we're on a clock. Let's go.
Yep, gonna check this door.
Wait,
No, like same deal. Like you can check.
17, Frank. The southern door, right?
Which
Yeah,
one?
southern.
Yeah,
Dang it.
southern door. I put my ear up to the southern door.
There is hay in this room.
Oh,
All right, and then why don't you check the third one, Acres, too? The one next to you right there.
Oh, Jesus.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
With a 12? You don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything behind that door. And
Then
back.
check. Why don't you listen at this door? I'm gonna walk up.
15 at this door, Franklin.
You hear something in this room.
There, and they call the group over and say, "There's something behind this door."
Check this other one first.
I'm gonna try this door because we didn't hear anything from here.
You're opening the door?
Yep.
Let's save this.
The door
What?
explodes.
I don't know what this is here. Okay. Ta-da. So, roll 20, stop.
Frank, it's because the guy is playing a React video.
Here you go.
game. No, it's not playing.
Here you go. There's a minotaur in that room.
All right.
Upon you opening the door, it gets very like it is
Surprised, perhaps.
surprised to see you. It is surprised to see you.
Everybody gets a turn.
So yeah, you all get a turn on this thing. Let me roll its initiative.
Are we going from this turn order, or are we going from the top?
Go from the current turn order. But you'll all go before it, regardless of what it rolls.
Yeah, I opened the door, which was my action. So
So then it's Acrius, which is just the top of the order then.
pew, pew. Is this one massive combat?
No.
Okay, I shoot 3 times at him.
You hit.
Okay. Do all of those hit?
Yes, every single one.
All right. So 30.
Rolling its initiative. 3.
I'm gonna go pew pew pew. Oh, and then I roll an additional d8.
Okay.
So it's 32, and then I move here.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Valtos. At which point in time when you hit it, it like groans. It's a pretty loud bellow.
25 to get over here. And then I push this button. The 10.
10 will not hit.
It's my turn.
Poggles.
I'll step in front of my glorious friend, and let's see. Why can't I click this? Oh, I need to refresh beyond 20. I am just feeling a thorn whip.
Yeah, you hit him for 3.
Let's go. That's my turn.
Should it be more? No, it's 6. 6 is when the it's when you get.
No,
Yeah.
it's
No,
Alright.
he just rolled a 1 and a 2.
5. It's 2d6. You all just rolled very poorly on
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
Yeah.
So then we jump off a fucking cliff from the 20
Yep.
down to Elkos Yurgo.
I am going to move over to here and cast Vicious Mockery on him. So DC 16.
Good boy. Very nice.
Ooh. He also rolled very nice.
He like roars at you.
Alright, and I'm gonna take it back now, y'all.
Slide to the left.
And then this idiot gets his
There
turn
we
skipped. Frank, how goes the battle?
I think
Ah,
he's
here we
bubbling
go.
one, but it looks like this should work.
Should, yeah.
Shouldn't be. It should work, but I don't know why it's not.
Well, it's... Oh, I don't know.
Positioning Q1 and Q song's 30. Excuse me.
I don't know why it's 30.
Well, we should probably play this tomorrow or something
Oh.
to figure out.
Yeah, I'll do it
No,
tomorrow.
the reason of doing this, Frank, is because you linked to a playlist. You didn't like
Oh,
the
well.
edition.
Ah.
So, like I said, Canathos, you go, and then it goes. Because you go.
Okay. I will swing at it with my longsword. 22.
You get him.
Alright, so hit him for 10. Then I will take my second attack. Alright.
Chop.
Hit him for 15.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Beat up, but he's still there.
And then I will. I'm assuming he's bellowing again when he gets hit.
Yes.
So I will move to here in preparation of feeling like I have to hold that door. And I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
One op attack, please.
Yeah, you take one, but
Sure.
we'll see if it does any. No.
Okay.
It'll just miss altogether. All right. It's gonna go, and then we'll do top of the order. So it's gonna come out here. It's gonna turn, and it's gonna try and swing on Poggles.
What? You guys just let him do that? That's fine.
Nice.
Gonna try and swing on Poggles. Let's see if it gets me. Smack. Did that roll? Why the fuck aren't you rolling? No. Second attack. No.
No.
Nice.
Poggles is
Champion.
it lets out a great roar at this point in time. Canathos, you have your hand on that door?
I'm just like standing, expecting something to come out of it.
Yeah, that door starts to open.
Right, I placed myself in the path, so does it open out or in? Serious question.
Oh, it opens out.
Okay. So I like try to avoid getting hit by the door.
Sure. So you're gonna avoid trying to get hit by it?
Yeah.
Alright. This guy is gonna try and open that door. Are you gonna try and brace or no?
What would that do? Sorry, I don't
Like,
know.
if you want to try and hold the door closed, I'll let you do like a strength check as opposed to his. See if you
Oh,
can-
yeah, actually yeah. If it opens out, I'll try.
Right. Yeah, do a strength.
How strong is this Minotaur?
Stronger than me.
It's a
probably.
Minotaur. He's very strong.
Alright, so I just get blown out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you knock back to like there.
Sure.
As you stumble a bit as he tries to crack this door open. He'll roll his initiative. Ha!
This guy's a champ.
Okay, that will end up being his turn though.
Okay.
So Acrius, your go.
Is he there?
Yes, that door is open and you can see him right in occupying this spot.
What spot are you in?
Who?
You.
Me? Oh, sorry.
Use Alt. Pick a space.
I got pushed back to there.
I will bonus action disengage and move 5, 10, 20, 25, and
This
shoot
other
twice
one
at
is
that
still
guy.
up.
Yeah, I have faith you can finish him. He took like 50 damage. And I'll shoot him twice.
Hit him.
Did I roll the second time? Yes. Okay. Ooh.
You hit him once for 15.
Yes. 15.
Okay.
That's bonus action move. I end my turn.
Baltos.
8 fire damage to this guy in front of Bob.
8 fire damage.
8 fire damage. I've rolled real shitty.
Yeah, you got him to not die yet. Poggles.
Toggles.
Alright, I don't like when people hit me. I'm just not into it. So I'm gonna send a guiding bolt into this guy.
Note that because it's a ranged spell attack, if there's an enemy within 5 feet of you, you'd roll disadvantage.
Can I walk away?
You'll get up attack. Yeah.
Didn't he already? Oh yeah.
Move away. He'll just have one extra swing. He'll swing once for free on you. Might hit, might miss.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to walk here. I think I can still see here, right?
Yep.
The other thing you could always do is you could move to here, and then shoot him, and then finish moving to there. Like you can break up your move.
Yeah, okay. We'll do something like that. I'm gonna shoot a guiding. I'm gonna take the ob attack.
Okay. It will miss you.
Okay, I'm even more upset now. But
Why?
it is what it is.
Did you want me to
Sad.
hit you?
How are your guiding bolts so low? Like it's every time.
They either massively destroy
Yeah.
or do nothing.
The Thorn Whip, on the other hand, very bad.
Hit. Not hard.
Does a 12 hit a Minotaur?
No.
Alright. Peace.
This guy goes. He's coming out. He's swinging at you, Canathos.
Okay. Oh,
That one will hit you.
what's the plus?
Wait, I'm sorry. They don't get 2 attacks.
Frank?
It's fine. He missed that. None of you guys have been damaged yet.
They started off really mad, so that's why they were attacking so much.
Canathos.
Okay.
That's right. These guys. Yeah, these guys don't get that.
All right. Well, I'm going to attack this man. Swing 1. Ooh, 13.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Swing 2. Up.
That'll
And then
hit.
I'm going to use maneuvering attack. So 1d8, I think. All right, nice. So I hit him for 12 and yell out to Zelkos, "You have free movement. This guy can't attack you."
Yeah. 5, 10, 15.
You'd have to do. You're taking the diagonal, right? So you don't gate the op from this guy.
Well, he already used it. He
Oh,
doesn't
right. He has no reaction. Sure. Okay.
Alright. Zelkos.
As I'm running by, I say, "You're losing to us!" And I vicious mockery this guy.
He's. Yeah. Takes 5.
DC 16 wisdom save.
I already did
You
it.
already
Then,
rolled
oh
it.
yeah.
Before.
Yeah, then 5 damage and mark him as disadvantage as the next attack before the end of his next turn. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
He goes. Doorway.
Oh, goody.
Voltos. Swing.
Actually, I'm gonna give Poggles bardic inspiration. So you got this, Poggles, as I pat him on the back.
Puggles needed that.
Swing. Swing. He misses. Wait, what is your AC?
19.
No, this is Voltos.
16. But disadvantage on his attack, so.
Yeah, he rolled a 7, and he still misses you. Okay. Would have fucking crit you and killed you.
Jarls, that's for you. It's a D8 now.
Acreus, your go.
Okay. I will shoot this guy. Do I want to give up?
I love how you said, I think you guys can handle this last one, and it's still up, and the 3 casters are huddled in a room together.
Wait, this is the second time this has happened. I just want the record to show.
I'm gonna drop Pass Without a Trace and cast Hunter's Mark and attack twice.
Okay.
Oh,
Big
yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Yep.
Attack 1. Attack 2.
The attack 1 is not advantage.
None of them are advantage. They're all
Okay,
just
the second
regular.
attack will hit him.
Wait, all
Hunter's
of
Mark.
Krishna's attacks with advantage, by the way.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It's okay. We'll start from there.
Yeah.
Christian, mark yourself with the circle.
I thank you. That's actually what I should have done since the beginning of time. What's the thing that most looks like 7 here, or 8? Excuse me.
You're blue.
Wait,
Something orange.
put your mouse over the blue thing, and then hit the number 7.
My
8.
mouse-
His number is 8.
Sorry, 8.
Okay, so you deal 13. Voltos, please.
I am trying.
If you cast in melee, do you,
let's just finish this, eh? There's no attack roll. You have 9 damage.
Hell, you just
What?
do enough.
Yeah.
That's enough to kill him.
Thank God.
My hero.
Which god?
Crewfix. Always Crewfix.
There's now this, like, 8-foot tall Minotaur in front of you. He's on the floor.
Okay. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Poggles!
I hate that room.
Puggles also leaves the room. Looks Down
Hell,
the
the
hall.
room you're in smells like hay, but hay that's wet. Hoggles,
Okay.
sorry.
I know that smell. That smells awful.
All right, I am going to line up another guiding bolt.
Girls, before Frank tells you whether it hits, you can choose to use inspiration.
Oh.
So
Like
you
you-
see how it's an 11? You can choose to roll a d8 with your bardic inspiration before Frank tells you whether it hit or not to attempt to add. Oh
Oh.
my god! What is
I
this
passed my
luck?
turn.
The Minotaur goes.
All right.
I'm hiding behind the dead Minotaur too.
You're pretty large, I think.
He's mad.
It's fair.
Neither of those should
What's
hit
your
me.
AC? Hold on,
20.
what's your AC? Okay. You have advantage to hit him.
Already had advantage. Fuck. Okay.
No, everyone has advantage to hit him.
Got you. Okay. He's reckless attacking. I'm going to longsword.
Oh.
Yeah, you get him.
He's crit 14. Then second attack. The fuck? Did I do this wrong?
What
22.
the fuck happened?
I clicked the wrong thing.
There's a way to roll attacks and damage separately now in the sheet if you click the
Yeah,
wrong buttons.
alright, so I'll just roll the damage for this one. Hang on. Oh my god, roll 20. Don't do this, man.
You just click. Oh,
Alright, there we go. Yeah,
That is
yeah,
the other
okay.
half.
Yeah, I got the other. Okay, so I hit him for 14, followed by 9. So 23.
Okay. Still going. Zelkos.
Zelkos is gonna run out and just point and laugh at the Minotaur, and cast Vicious Mockery.
Everyone hate how laughing at something is an attack.
Psychic damage, dude. Look at
Yeah.
all the people
It's a
laughing.
mental attack.
you too, Frank.
Dude,
I
have
do
you
too.
ever had someone laugh at you?
Alex, I laugh at myself every morning and I cry. So
So you do damage to
That's the
yourself every
psychic
morning.
damage.
Yeah.
So you're a bard.
Alright,
I
dead
am
Minotaur.
not a bard.
Fuck him.
I'm the opposite of a bard. I'm not inspiring. Okay, he's still
You're not
up.
inspired.
And I've got
Acrius is going to delete this idiot.
This guy's dead. Acrius is up. You have advantage.
I'll attack twice. Holy shit.
It's a miss. That's a hit.
I see you come from the Falcon school of attack rolls. Plus 10, rolls a 13 and a 12.
At least he
Yeah.
gets to make more than one attack, though.
He does. We can't all
He
be as
died.
shitty as Falcon.
He dies.
I contributed 3 damage.
Dude, that guiding bolt bardic inspiration was the set.
Kathos, through the door. We're in a hurry now.
Yep. I'm gonna walk up this and hold the staircase while my friends are behind me. I will continue up the staircase. Oh, Frank,
Ah.
Franklin?
Whoops, I hit the wrong thing.
I can't see.
We plunged
Alright.
into darkness.
Hit the wrong thing.
Alright, up this staircase.
In this room, you see a bunch of like rudimentary pulls, like levers over here, and some like arrows or some bows and arrows that are kind of against the walls, murder holes.
Lepers.
So yeah, you see a lever right here, bunch of bows and arrows over on the walls.
What do I think that lever goes to?
I don't know what you think it goes to. Give me
Neither do I.
like,
Straight
it-
int?
Yeah, give me straight int.
Big brain.
Judging by where it is and its proximity to where you entered, it's some type of lever that controls the locking mechanism.
Okay.
Alright. Well, we better hope that's extra locked now then.
Did you touch it?
No.
Okay.
Do I think it's in the
am going
locked
to
position?
attempt to
I
open
guess
this
that's
door.
the question, but yeah. Cross
Oh,
the
there's
board.
no
That's
attempting. It's unlocked.
All right.
Poggles, Zelkos.
Zoom.
I'm gonna open the door and then peek behind, or like, and then duck behind this corner.
You see an axe land right here.
Okay. Is this door open?
No.
Arrow slits.
I'm gonna peek out to here and
No,
look through the arrow slit.
I'm gonna direct you guys to this part of the map up here.
Penguin, I zoomed in.
Like here.
Upper right hand corner.
That's dark.
Yeah. Not anymore, it won't be. You see two minotaurs up top
Oh, okay.
with like hand axes in hand, and they're kind of like readying them.
Oh,
Into
I
the
see.
group instead.
Okay.
I cast
Well,
Vicious
when they
Mockery
do
through the
that-
murder hole.
I'm gonna say we gotta make a break for it.
I suggest that we shouldn't do that. I suggest that we let them expend their ammo throwing it at me, because I know hand axes are weak weapons.
Akris, you're a master sniper. This is their dream.
Just stand behind me and take shots at them. I'll take the hits. It's fine.
Let's just stay in here. I say, nice shot, idiot, as I cast Vicious Mockery through the window at him.
I don't think it's your turn, but
Oh, I know we're okay.
Okay, if you're gonna do combat, do you want to keep your same initiative or do you want to reroll?
We can keep the same.
I mean, I have
Okay.
a 4, so you know what I want. But it's up to you guys. Do we think combat finished or no?
Combat definitely finished. This is just
We can roll again.
This is a neat way for me to say, do you want to try and solve this another way, or do you just want to try and like bum rush across the bridge?
I
I
was
don't
gonna
think
say
we're gonna rush across the bridge. I think
I
we're
think
gonna...
we just hide in here and
my
snipe them.
bum rush behind Canathos to the door and open it.
Yeah, but then we're on a bridge. We don't know what's behind that door.
How many arrows do you have, Tommy?
15 or something.
I have infinite Vicious Mockeries. We have infinite fire bolts.
I think we want them to come to us and we'll hold this door. Like, I don't see any reason we need
Like
to run
these
there.
these dudes don't even have 3/4 cover. They're just standing on top of the thing.
In the interest of you guys, because what this is gonna be is us just standing here whittling away at like 70 health minotaurs back and forth.
Well, realistically, if they have any level of organization, they're gonna organize a charge over the bridge then, though.
We'll see.
Or Canathos can just fly up there and fight them.
Yeah, that's true. The third option.
Poggles can also climb up there.
Let's...
You can turn in like a spider or something.
So it goes through the murder hole. You can see. You can see your friend Minotaur still walking down the mountain.
Beautiful.
Good. Okay.
Dude, I
And
can
you
literally...
tell- and you can tell that the Minotaurs up top that are throwing hand axes at you are like quizzically looking at him as he's just walking away.
I can literally be the French taunter right now and just yell insults at them to destroy them from a stone fortification. Live out my Monty Python dreams.
All right. Well,
If you really want to like do it like this, then we'll just do this the yieldy statistical way. You have an infinite number of hideous laughters. Yeah.
Well,
Or
Vicious
whatever they're
Mockery,
called,
yeah.
Vicious
And
Mockery.
Firebolt.
Yeah. You both have an infinite number of those.
Well-
if you have an infinite number of those,
Eventually, they're going to run out of hand axes and come down here, I would expect.
well, right. If you have an infinite number of those, then we can just say you're going to fire until they leave or come down here. To
Yes.
which you don't know how many hand axes they have. At which point in time, there's no need for you to roll initiative here.
Yeah, I'm
If
super
you
down for
roll
this path that you were
Firebolt
discussing.
and what'd you say?
I'm super down for where you're going with this.
Yeah. Then this
Let's
is
go.
the easiest way to streamline this. We're just gonna roll, and then when they run out of hand axes, they're just gonna leave. There's no initiative involved here. that's that.
Sounds good.
And more so,
right.
if you're hiding and they're murder holes, good luck fucking hitting a hand axe through a murder hole.
Yeah,
They're
I
rolling
mean,
at like disadvantage up the wazoo. So after a few bolts at them, they might just leave, or it stands to reason that they'll be like, "This isn't working. We're just gonna leave."
How many spells from the two of us do you want, Frank? That's the real question here.
Yeah, give me 10. Fuck it. Like
Wow. They got a lot of hand axes.
You
Holy
take
shit.
a minute.
Tom, are you shooting
Right?
at
'Cause
all?
it's 6 seconds, right? So you take a minute just sitting here firing spells at them. That's fine.
sure, yeah.
Also, I don't roll. You roll.
You want to roll yours first?
I don't roll them.
Yeah,
I roll the damage.
I'm gonna go like this.
Alex will figure out his, and then I'll figure out mine.
How many failures, Frank? I'm a 16.
DC 16, right?
They have a plus. Their minutes are actually wise. They've got a +3, so
5.
they have
7 fails, it looks like.
7 fails.
And how are there 7 fails?
What?
Oh, there's a 1 in the front. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm blind.
That one was no. That one is to was to hit you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, shit, okay, my bad.
Yeah, so it should be
We'll
6.
just cut off
6
the last
fails,
one.
yeah, sorry, 6 fails.
Alex?
Yeah, so just cut off the last
Yep.
one.
Why didn't you just roll 12d4?
Because I know if it was 2 targets or 1 target that I was hitting.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Okay, so you do a total of you did a pretty
Yeah,
good
it's
on
like-
average here. Wow.
Pretty high for me.
Yeah, that's say this is really a good average. So you do a total of this to him. All right. L, do you want to do yours?
Yes.
And
I
are
will
you
do mine.
Are you targeting all the same one?
I'm targeting the one that Zelkos is targeting until it goes down.
Selkos, are you targeting? You're pumping it all into one, right?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah, that's
So L can just do his
What's the
20
thing to make it
D
small in brackets?
6 or whatever.
double bracket.
Yeah. Hold on. +8. Ten rolls. What landed?
6. All your 11s miss. Everything else hits.
All right, 6.
Speaking of
so-
rolling 11 that many times,
Yeah, I'm very good at 11. 11's
Yeah.
a great number. What'd you say? 6, so
6 of them hit.
Holy moly.
Okay, after you fire those, you see one of the Minotaurs up there just fall down and he tumbles down the cliffside. The other one promptly lets out a roar and runs away, or runs back behind where you can't see him anymore.
Alright.
Good
all
work,
right, now we
Baltos.
force the bridge.
Alex?
I said good work, Baltos.
Yep. So now I'm gonna get up. I'm very impressed by what my teammates just did. I'm gonna stand in the bridge here. Do I see anything?
Nope.
Do we want to go over, team?
We could go up,
Yeah, I know you.
and you.
How
roll
many
a
people
rope.
can fly? Like, I just feel like.
Just you, and then you have a rope, and then we climb up.
No. I can just get us all up. Don't worry.
Let's go over to the door then.
I move up here. I think
Okay.
I can rope trick going up to the roof.
I was waiting for this.
Can you link it?
I say, "Watch this, boys," and I just hold the rope out. However far it is to the roof, and it just goes. I'll link it, but
I love rope trick. It's one of my favorites. Yep.
60 feet up.
Yeah, you
Up
get
to-
up there.
whoever it is, and then I go do.
Rope climbing action. Let's go.
All right, move yourselves to the top then, the upper right.
Canathos to the front. Thank you.
Yep, I will.
So that's the top of the building, right?
Yes.
Yes, you are now on top. You now have high ground. High ground.
Oh, does this consume the rope or no?
No, you can pull it up.
I'll pull the rope back in then, so I have it.
You can fly down and pick it up.
Here's what I'm gonna ask. It's 9:40. You guys have reached a spot where we can say it's easy to pick up next week. Or if you want to clear the next room, we can do it like that. But I would not recommend we finish tonight.
That's
strictly
fine.
on
I
time.
mean, if 10 is our hard stop, which I think is a fine thing to aspire to.
I think going forward we should, especially because like
Yeah.
Charles started work and everything, getting into a rhythm of making sure we're done by 10 is
Yes.
probably a good
Yeah, I'm
thing
very
to do
done.
at this point.
Do we want to turn the
Um,
corner and end in the stairs then, or?
Yeah, I mean,
How do you
I'm
know
fine
that?
with that. I think we should
Besides
end
the fact
before
that
the
I
next room.
accidentally revealed the fact that there's stairs there. How do
There's
you?
stairs
how do you know
somewhere,
there's stairs?
right?
Yeah, I mean, we are
Well, because
on
they
top,
they
but-
got up and we don't think they climbed up.
That is true.
Also, what are these pillars?
Oh, those are just like. Those are what are they like?
Like training dummies.
No, they're like bronze like pyres. I don't know. I'm blanking on what they're called. Like fire and
Braziers?
Braziers?
braziers. Yeah,
Ah.
braziers. Yeah.
Okay.
Sconces?
Oh, hey, good.
I thought maybe they're like holding canvas for shade
No,
or some shit.
it's got like, they're not lit by any means, but
You're telling me this place
Yeah.
isn't lit?
it's not lit. Does it look lit?
Weird,
So do you wanna go into the next room or?
I'm good here.
I'm fine
Yeah,
for
I'm
either.
good with pausing here.
Okay, I gotta make a quick mark then. I gotta make a quick mark on how many of these boys you got rid of.
It's just the that one guy.
Dude, rip Creo,
blew
man.
the door open. What?
Rip Creo.
Yeah,
And his
so
friend
sad.
whose name escapes me.
Kosk? No,
Tosk.
Kosk is an idiot.
And Creo was also an
Kosk
idiot,
murdered Creo and then became our new best friend.
walking down
Alright.
the hill.
Then we're good for tonight then, just because I think it's, yeah, getting in the swing of being done by 10's a good idea. In the instance of, I know there was a bit of confusion tonight. Let's do 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do a hard stop at 10, let's do 6:30. Let's just make sure
Yeah.
we're started by like 6:40. That includes myself, as in like banter and shit.
Not bad. I should have fixed the ambiguity in that there.
No,
was,
it's fine. I noticed it
Yeah.
today when I was driving back, and I was like, "Oh fuck, it's a little too late for me to like make mention of this." But yeah, we'll do 6:30 from now on. If there's obviously an issue, like somebody's running out for food or is like waiting on food or whatnot, then we can start at 7. But I'd rather do the 3-hour and 30-minute sessions than the 3-hour sessions with like a 10-minute break.
Yeah,
or whatever.
absolutely.
Yeah, shoot for 6:30.
So let's
Good
do
for
6:30. Let's just
Monday?
go with that, and we'll do hard stops at 10. All right.
Can
so
we-
Conflict next Monday for anyone?
I don't.
No.
I don't.
Their
Uh,
Twitch.
Next Monday. But